All right. I mean, we're in. Now, today's the real stream, so now's when the real entertainment comes. The surprise stream yesterday. That was nothing. That was a tire spinner, you know? How's everybody doing today? You'd think the easy thing would be to get my music, or to get my replays on YouTube would be to not have music, but then that just fundamentally changes the entire show, and who needs that? You know?
Good girl.
Right. Good girl. Lots to discuss today. Cookie boxes should be rolling in. First and foremost, go check your mail. Lemmy with 1,000 bits. Right here at the start of the show. How we doing today? Is that coming through? Everything sounds good?
Limian dropped at X1000.
What's up, Lemmy? The cookies are yummy. Those peanut butter ones. Those are like liquefied peanut butter, barely held together. Frisky Frankie, thanks for the follow. It's all coming through. Heard that. The peanut butter cookies are a whole small jar of peanut butter for every batch, 3 sticks of butter, 3 eggs, and 3 egg yolks. Then I add just enough flour to make it bake into a cookie. So as you're chewing it, it should just disappear and taste like you ate a tablespoon of peanut butter. Me and Jake have been working on, so the cookie box is going away. It's too much, and to decrease the amounts is still a lot of work. So I've been doing it for, what is it now? 2 years? It's time to put it to bed. It's been a year and a half or so. We got to do something different. So we're gonna figure out how to do. You just got gifted sub. This is such a big coincidence. You were watching my season of Hell's Kitchen on YouTube and got the gift, and you see you stream, and you're like, oh my God, no way, it's him. There it is, Frisky Frankie. Thanks for stopping by. So I got to figure out how to. Jake wants me to get the mac and cheese powder into like canisters, but I think that's going to cut down on like what I can pack it in, because if it's too big of a thing and it'll split a padded envelope. But I'm sure Lemmy didn't make the mac and cheese yet. Cracked it open, gave it a sniff. Did you give it a sniff? It's very smoky. So we got to figure out. So Jake's sending me Mylar bags and stuff that they package chocolate in. The heat on the stove is turned up. The screen brightness is turned lower as night falls throughout the day. And around the nation, we have gone without, and now we are with. Let's get cooking. It is time for Jimmy Mac Live. Lucas, you should record that. That'll be my intro. If you read that into a recording, I'll put it on the board here. You can sit with, wait, Kurt's on here, isn't it? I think Kurt's on here. Oh, no, I got rid of it. He's got the...
Feeling not so regular.
This is VO by Kurt.
Try Fiber Ahoy. Breakfast in, breakfast out.
So see? Zagatero's here. You didn't make the mac yet, but you did get a little finger of it. Good. Can't wait to make it. Good. So we were talking about packaging mac and cheese powder separately. Hot chocolate during the winter like I did before. Stuff that I can streamline and make in batches. And then we got UPP's here. A clip of that may be good, so you can give it a shot. I mean, I can read it, but then it's not as special. Dime bags of powders is exactly right. That is exactly right. And, I didn't want to put it in like a half-pint container, because then in a padded envelope, there's a good chance that it gets crushed and smashed. So it's about transporting it out to the people. Jake wanted me to package it with pasta. I think that's an unnecessary step. And I think it's just extra work. So if I just do the powders in padded envelopes and sell them, like, I think you should use like 2 tablespoons for half a box, which is 1 big bowl. That's what I think. So 2 cups is 32 tablespoons. So that's going to get you 16 servings out of the 2 cups, ideally. I think we can ship out 2 cups. So that, and then maybe another baggie with like a topping of the month in it. Like I can do like dry parsley and Ritz crumbs and butter and bake that, so you have a little something to sprinkle on it when it's done. I can do panko crumbs. I can do like you know, frizzled onions. I can do frizzled leeks, you know, just kind of fry those up, chop those up real fine, put them in the panko, then you can kind of put the panko crumbs on top. So like a little crunchy topping for it, you know. It's all been kicking around, but we're at the point where we gotta change it. So I'll probably kill the cookie box page on the Patreon and then add in a mac and cheese for next month. I got like 3 days to decide how it's gonna go down. We got all these down here. Oh, of course. I was trying to cut and paste something. Why wouldn't it just fucking put it in there wrong? All right. Oh, Frisky Frankie gifting out 5 tier 1 subs. My God, man. Also, stream title is good. What one was this one? I reorganized them all. Oh, yeah. Repercussions. Gotta pay it forward. Frankie, I appreciate that so much. You know what? I'll let you ask me one Hell's Kitchen related question for your kindness. So if you want to ask me anything Hell's Kitchen related, regardless of how many times it's been asked, you get a free pass. How about that? Chumley Chum gets one from Frisky Frankie. Yay, Gangsters? I thought it was some sort of Jaeger Gangsters. Caro Kitty, Shovel Knight, Hell's Fallen, all. Film Talk Hawks here. Hey Hawk, what do you say? Five gifted subs from Frisky Frankie, who got one from Lemmy Ann, paying it forward. You never got to say thanks for the sub to Jake's stream. Me and I'll be over on Jake's stream Saturday night. I don't like to stream on Friday and Saturdays. I feel like too many people do too many real world things. And then there's too many other people that are like weekend warriors and they can really only stream on the weekend. Skinny J's here. How did this dessert portion of the dinner service operate? As far as what? It's a regular station. You just gotta wait for the regular food to go out and then everything gets picked up to order. We had 2 different ice creams. Raspberry chocolate souffle. It was some sort of chocolate souffle with raspberry sauce. I'm not sure what else you're looking for. Like, how's it operate? Someone usually has 2. The guy that's on the apps usually has to do desserts. They tell you all that beforehand. I don't think they show that stuff too often, but that's stuff that they... Gordon tells you what station you're on. You don't go, well, I'm picking fish tonight. No, they do that. Well, I mean, we make the ice cream. We make the ice cream during service, which is kind of a pain in... I mean, we make the ice cream pre-service during prep time. And they make it a total pain in the ass. Like, we had like 2 different ice creams, but we had to completely like clean the machine before we started the next one, and it just takes more time because we were doing like a vanilla and then like a salted caramel. So, you know, you do a vanilla, you don't really need to clean the vanilla out. You just make the salted caramel and churn that through, and then the first little bit is a little vanilla-y, but they wouldn't let you do that. So you got to turn the machine off, clean it, let it chill back up again, make the base, put it in. So You went through Sling Blade, Spring Breakers, and Broken Flowers. I want to see Spring Breakers. Sling Blade was good. So you had a guy quit right after training? It took you a second to get the pun in the title. Thank you. Do you have a frequently asked questions? No, but most of the chat that's been here from the beginning that doesn't really care that I was on Hell's Kitchen, they've heard it all before, and they usually chime in with the answers. Because usually I get annoyed when people come in and just talk about it right away because they expect like the show to stop because they found out I streamed on Twitch and now they have questions, which I get. It's very exciting. It's like, oh my God, this is really the guy and how is it and like that. But you got to remember it was 13 years ago and it's like, it's over, you know? It's over, Johnny. You thought ice cream was a punishment at least once? Your limited experience with ice cream's machine was when you worked at McDonald's? It's always a pain, but you knew how to clean them, which is like 90% of the time they're broken. Right. They need to be clean and nobody knows how. There's a lot of, you know, sounds corny, but there's a lot of moving parts in it. And it's all like a puzzle. It has to fit back exactly. You need the scrapers on the corkscrew thing. You need the little gaskets and everything. What's up, Honolulu Blue? How you doing today? It does not seem possible that it has been 13 years. Tammy, it has. We filmed it at the very beginning of 2009 and it aired summer of 2009. Mine was one of the fastest turnarounds. Some people wait like 2 years. That's fucking nuts. Because a lot can happen in 2 years. He finished training, then had someone drive him up to home base from Vancouver about 2.5 hours. He got there, decided he didn't want to work, and then demanded we take him home. It's aggressive. He worked at a place that had like a mini Cold Stone Creamery store. You still remember taking delivery of all that cream was a pain, right? It ain't easy. She had to sit on that she won for 2 years. You'd never make it on the show. You wouldn't though. Once they threaten you with some shit, you'd straighten up and fly right. My boss at the restaurant I worked at wasn't going to fill out the thing to let me go. And then they called him and they said, look, fuckface, whether you sign this or not, you're still accountable. And if you tell everybody, like, we'll come in there and we'll shut you down. Like, you don't fuck around with Fox and their lawyers. Your experience was with the Frosty machines. Frosty Mix was annoying. Open mix, got it, yeah. That's what happens. Restaurants that don't let their chefs go on HK have to be subjected to go ahead and come in and do an episode of Kitchen Nightmares, right? Yeah, I thought it was gonna keep me from getting on. And I was like, oh my God, not only am I not going on the show, but like I have to kill this guy. I'm gonna go to jail. This guy is gonna cost me a fucking shot at like fame and fortune. This fucking guy's out of his mind. Oh, I was fucking. What's up, Pay the Fee? How we doing today? So Bernie Mook added an AFK setting for the crash word. We haven't played crash word in a while. Fox stepped in to help get me. Well, everybody has to have like, you know, when they bring like people's fiancés in or your family, they all have to sign a thing. Basically, they tell you, anybody you tell that you're coming on the show has to sign this non-disclosure agreement. So obviously I had to tell my work. They said the best thing to do is keep it to your work and like 3 other people that aren't your parents. So it's like, okay, work, your parents, and then 3 other people. So then I told him, so I went up to the owner of the restaurant. He had his office in the upstairs of our restaurant. We had 2 locations, and our location had the restaurant and an event center. And then he had another restaurant downtown, and I went in and I was like, hey man, you know, I got the shot to be on the show. I got, you know, you need to sign this. It's just a thing saying, you know, I'm going and you're not going to tell anybody, like brag ahead of time. And he was like looking at it and he's like, I'll have my lawyers look this over, but I'm not really signing anything. I'm like, well, I mean, you know, I think you have to so I can go. And he's like, well, I'm not signing it. So then I called my contact and I was like, my boss isn't going to sign this. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose this opportunity. I don't know if I should try harder. I don't want you guys to go, well, fuck you, Jim. Sorry. We'll see you later. Like, I was shaking. I was like so mad and I didn't know what to do. And she's like, we'll take care of it. And she went over the phone number. She's like, is this him? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, all right. Then she called me back like a half hour later and she goes, it's all set. You know, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to get him to sign the thing. And I'm like, what happened? And she's like, well, you know, whether he signs it or not, he can't talk about it. But then he fucked up, and then I started going to Andy's restaurant in Boston to watch it. And then when I was on the cover of the newspaper in town, he was like, holy shit. He's like, I didn't know it was this big of a deal. And I was like, I was already disconnected because I was like, fuck this guy. So I was like, hey, man, he's like, well, when are you gonna watch the show here? Or are we gonna, I'm like, no, we're not doing any of that. He's like, I'll fly in people from the show. We'll make it a whole big thing. I'm like, you had your chance, but you remember when we were sitting in your office and you threw the piece of paper back at me and said you weren't signing it? What you signed away by not signing it is a Fox PR representative, somebody to like get us on TV. Now I got to piggyback on all Andy shit and you get nothing. And he was fucking pissed because now he looks like a fool because now like all the people in town know that I'm on and they're coming in and they're fucking high-fiving me and then he's just sitting there just angry that he can't capitalize on him because he was short-sighted. So he was short-sighted. He got nothing. I don't have the VOD of it uploaded. I saved it because I set it for sub only because it was a subathon reward. What's up, Rebecca? How you doing today? They're short-sighted, dude. They don't see anything but themselves. That's why. What's up, Crimson? How you doing today? When I first started streaming, I used to watch other seasons of Hell's Kitchen, especially ones I didn't watch after mine. And then my friend Jason was on the season 7, the year after me. And then I watched that and then became friends with all those guys. And then I just started watching them when I first started streaming to fill time. Like I would do like a 9-hour stream and we would watch like half of a whole season. And I talked a lot about it then. Then when I did the thing where I finally watched my season and we went through it, I pulled the VOD and I have it. I'm probably going to hide it behind a paywall somewhere at some point. But I don't feel like I did as good with my watch along as I had done because I was already telling stories about it a year before. And yeah, it was different people, but I was just kind of over it. Is Rebecca going to bang Harry Styles next episode, or is that planned for the season finale? We got it working up to that. Jason, the blue-haired guy, yes. He was on the radio station in Boston here the other day. 96.9. Hell's Kitchen season 16 sucked. The only ones you watched was 4, 5, and 7. Yeah. I have no opinion. I don't watch it anymore. It doesn't even look like the same show anymore. Now it looks like a TV show. Now it looks like a set. It doesn't look... Still, the more real they try to make it look, the more like less authentic it looks. Doesn't she have to fight Olivia Wilde to the death to have a shot at Harry? Is Olivia Wilde the one that had the kid with fucking John Mulaney, or is that somebody else? She's not in Harry Styles' league. I think you should pretend you never saw the show and be like, people were in the guys, you mean? No, because then that just takes up more time and it's not funny. Then it's just them going, no, you are. And then, like, it's just not. What if I put a fake mustache on and came out and went, Jim's not here? And I just pretended it wasn't me. It's the same thing. It's stupid. Two bad things on the internet get lost. At least it would be somewhere if you had those streams. I have them. There's not a big enough payout to put them out. It's not for anybody but me. Hell's Kitchen has gone through quite a few changes in terms of field over the years. Oh, Olivia Munn. John Mulaney had the kid with Olivia Munn. Do the fake mustaches and glasses side, right. Olivia Wilde is fucking styles. What's Olivia Wilde look like? I mean, obviously nice, right? Oh, wait, she pops right up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, she was with Jason Sudeikis. That's right. What was she in? Don't Worry, Darling. Never saw that. Booksmart. Never saw that. House. Never saw that. Tron Legacy. Never saw that. The OC. Never saw that. The Change Up. Never saw that. All right, so that's why I don't know who she is. I've never seen any of these. Munn could also do better than Mulaney. Munn's crazy. There is not a single person that works with Olivia Munn that speaks nicely of her, and some people refuse to speak of her. And that classic, if your mother told you if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all, that's how people treat Olivia Munn. She has gone through a ton of famous people. I feel like it's the same thing with that actress Heather Graham, and also, to a lesser extent, Jennifer Aniston. They just... something's going on. Something is happening where... happiness eludes them. Don't Worry, Darling is Harry's new movie. That's the one you were talking about the other day. Oh, yeah, that's definitely him on this little cover here. Oh, it's already out. It's playing its... oh, I could go right now. I could go to the Regal Cinemas and Hooks It. Or the AMC Classic in Londonderry. Heather Graham has a reputation. I just think she goes through boyfriends a lot. And then the fact that nobody ever comes out and says anything, like, why is, like, nobody ever comes out and is like, this bitch is crazy. She came from G4 and everyone that was on G4 was fucking insane. Didn't they try to relaunch G4 and then everybody went, why do we need a TV show about video games? They keep trying to make... like, so YouTube happened, and then a bunch of people said, hey, this is kind of content we can make ourselves and just put it right on YouTube, which is like what G4 kind of stuff should be like. But instead, they're like, let's make a really expensive produced TV show to do the same shit that happens in real time on the internet, but we'll have a week delay because we got to produce it all and put it together. I don't know who thought bringing G4 back was an idea. The Change Up is this awful, awful Freaky Friday starring Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman. Oh, yeah. There they are on the cover. They did It's Bombing Hot. I thought I saw a thing that said it was shutting down already. They had GameStop TV, and it was just like a loop of the news podcast about games. Right. That's all, like, done in-house for distribution out to their stores and stuff. But, like, trying to get people to buy advertising on G4, I just don't get it. The only thing remotely video game related television wise you had back then was Spike TV, and they used to air their version of the Video Game Awards. Yeah. Is Spike TV not a thing anymore? That was like the TV show for men. It was extreme. And it was just 1,000 Ways to Die, and then it was like people pushing too hard on the toilet and blowing a vein in their head, and then their neighbors find them like 3 days later, face down, ass up. Answers, yeah, that was one too. Spike TV was rebranded as Paramount Network? That doesn't make sense. You only had Spike because they aired Champ Car for one season. Yeah, the Most Extreme Challenge was on there. What was that one show with the actor, comedian, the tech guy, and the comedian? They took control of the show while the tech guy was about to explode. Pros vs. Joes. They had... When G4 first started, it felt kind of cool because it was like before the internet really took off, and it felt like it was like MTV in the beginning days. Like they didn't really have the system down yet. They just turned the switch on and everybody went live. Deadliest Warriors. I remember that. What was the other one too where like they would get that professional fighter Boss Rutan in there and like punch a dummy and then show like how hard the punch was and how he could fucking break people's spleens and shit with a quick little low hook? Joel McHale, that was the guy. He was on that shit. They would do that, and then they would shoot like a baseball machine like at one of those like gel dummies to show like what it could happen on the insides, and it would cut away to a cool 3D thing of like an arm breaking or whatever. Ink Master go to TLC? I don't know. Is that hosted by Dave Navarro? Let's see. Ink Master, American television series. Jesus Christ, there's 14 seasons of this? Holy shnikes. Ink Master is on Paramount Plus. Oh shit, I clicked this and the Ramsey show started. My God. Champ Car was the only live sports programming they had. Was that with the cars playing soccer? It was like real life Rocket League before Rocket League was a thing. You loved Ink Master? It was cringy because sometimes these guys fucked up. I watched a few episodes randomly and they would be like, you got to do a black and white birthday cake with like a midget riding a tricycle around the bottom of it. And then like, instead of a stripper coming out of the cake, it's a choo-choo train. And then they'd go, okay. And then they would sit there and work on it for a while. And some of them were just like, oh my God, you have scarred this person. This is a terrible tattoo. You should be in jail for this. That was part of the fun, having it all fucked up. Let's watch these people get disfigured on national television. Why no? No, Champ Car, it's complicated. It re-merged with IndyCar. Let's look it up. If it's on YouTube, we'll watch it after F Word. I'm down. Champ Car. Oh, it's just endurance races? What kind of car is a Champ? The Champ Car Endurance Series is a budget class endurance race held on paved road race courses across North America. These are Zen people wanting elaborate tattoos and these giant-ass ego tattoo artists fucking it up, right? And it's almost a guarantee if your guy has braids in his beard or a fucking little fedora pork pie hat on, you're fucked. There's no way. That's not what champions wear. No, not this one. Champ Car World Series. All right, let's find out. It used to be known as Kart. It's just open-wheeled racers. Why did Champ Car fail? It was running out of cash reserves, declared bankruptcy after the 2003 season, and its assets were liquidated. I mean, I'll tell you right now, it's not scratching me where I itch. If it doesn't have, like, spikes, if it doesn't look like it's a bunch of cars from Mad Max and it's, like, battle bots but with real cars, I don't... Mama Ross is here. Mama Ross went to the Big E Fair. That's out in central Massachusetts. It's real easy for her. Go right up from Connecticut. Big turkey legs. How we doing, Mama Ross? Early morning Fortnite for Mama Ross. Trying to take over that 8 a.m. Fortnite demographic. Like you said, it's complicated. You always love that they only got one person with reasonable expectations and then 10 insane fucks. You were bored this morning after working out? Fire up the old Twitch machine. Get out there. All right. To put simply, IndyCar had a civil war in the 90s and went through the late 2000s and nearly destroyed the sport. Bad feelings all around. You love the attention. I don't think I'm going to be able to go any fairs this year. Deerfield Fair starts tomorrow? That was the one I went to with Dan and Rita Radtastic last year.
I'll see you, honey. I'll be back in a while.
Anybody here in the Tampa, Orlando region of Florida wondering if they're okay? You know, you live on America's penis out in the middle of water. Me and Jake are trying to get together. We're gonna go to this farm, I think, in the middle of October, and we'll probably live stream pumpkin patches, apple picking, something along those lines. I mean, Crimson, like out in the Midwest, when people lose their house from tornadoes, I don't even know what to say. You just sit there and go, right. Like, like, I cannot wrap my head around, like, other things, like you get a blizzard, you get whatever, it happens anywhere. But, like, if you're telling me, like, hey, we're going to give you this house, the only problem is, now, just quick little thing. Sometimes the air, you know, the stuff you breathe that's all around you, sometimes, for seemingly no reason, oh, it just gets angry. Oh, and it whips itself up into a big thing and it sucks your house right up. Maybe. But, you know, also maybe not. But then, like, the other thing is there isn't even anything good out there where you're like, well, I mean, sure, there's tornadoes sometimes, but we're talking about a place where the beer flows like wine and everybody gets a hand job on Tuesdays. You know, it's like there's no, like, it's a flat, desolate nothing, and the fucking wind kicks up and your house is gone. You go to work, house. Come home, no house. That's not, I don't like those odds. I don't like rolling those dice. I want to be pretty sure that my house will be there when I get home from work. It'll never be absolutely 100% that it'll be there. I get that. But it seems when you're adding places where the air can just whip up and suck your house up, I don't know. What do you want me to do? You knew that going into this. This isn't a new secret. You're out here in Hawaii, literally the exact opposite sides. The beer, it flows like wine. Right. You know what I'm saying. It's America's Wang. Right. So, like, you live down in Florida. It smells like a swamp. It's real humid all the time. Everybody's old, waiting to get... It's like God's waiting room. You're, like, waiting to die. And then you're telling me, like, you know what, though? 5-6 times a year, maybe 8. All of a sudden, the ocean gets angry, my friends, and it tries to reclaim this entire America dangly penis here. It tries to just go right over it like a Bugs Bunny cartoon and just pull it back out into the abyss. Well, we do have Disney, though. You know, that's all you say. You shrug and you go, well, I do like big-ass bugs. I like bugs the size of the palm of my hand. And I also like Mickey. I don't know. Puerto Rico is is America's testes. Fair enough. You ever been to Puerto Rico? It's nice. Again, but at any time the sea can grow angry and reclaim it all. But they're kind of fucked because they're just out on an island, and you're like, well, I can't leave the island. Once I'm not on the island, it's not my home anymore. You can leave Oklahoma. You can leave Oklahoma and go somewhere else. So what? Now you're not from Oklahoma. You're still an American. You're still in America. You sweat like a mother there. That's what Florida's like. You just sweat for no reason. The air is like soup. It's gross. You can feel it when you're breathing. It's bad. Same thing down in Hawaii. The mountains just get angry, and then you have an ash field, right? And then you just, all of a sudden, everything's wet. I mean, Hawaii seems to be tempting fate, too, because it's like, if you dial the time back on Earth long enough, there was nothing there. And then all of a sudden, there was some angry underwater volcanoes, and now we're like, you know what, we should build a house on this. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. It doesn't seem sturdy. It's like I have this fear of giant statues, but not a fear like, I just feel like statues are poorly made, and I would feel the same way the entire time I was in Hawaii. I would just feel like the whole land itself is just not properly supported. And if half of it broke off and slid away, you would go, yeah, that's about right. I think this is probably about right. Let's watch some F Word. Once we pause this, let's fade it out. All right. Make this go away. Oh, no, not this. Not the Champ Car World Series. There we go. Transform, fit the screen. I don't know who the next people up here on this. What's up, Amgasan? How you doing today?
Francesca, how are you, darling? Welcome.
Oh, I'd say this every time. If you're a young person and you don't have your greetings set up yet, absolutely try to lock down the European cheek kiss as your familiar greeting with everybody. It pays for itself.
You say it each and every day?
Yes.
7 days a week?
Yes. Yep.
You got to do it with everybody, though. You can't pick and choose, then you look pervy.
And the objective of tonight,
But if you do it as your thing, my God.
their starter, their mains and dessert. Now, you all put yourselves forward as talented cooks. Now, it's time to prove it. Ready?
No, Jason does the kiss. Jason does the kiss, and I get angry every time because I'm like, fuck, if only I started earlier. Oh, that's
Sweet chili sauce.
it's a calamari tube there. Women would be impressed by it. It feels very worldly, you know, like worldly.
So give them a little shake. Okay, so it's not too thick with corn flour. Okay, in and lay away from you.
Little corn flour.
Lay away, again, lay them away. Bok choy in, okay.
You've noticed these British shows or the striped aprons? Is that like a cultural difference? Why is it striped? I don't know.
Little flakes of chili in
It's just how it is.
a little bit of oyster sauce in. A few flakes of garlic, sliced very, very thinly. And then you just toss that over, okay?
Little bok choy, chili flakes, some garlic.
Okay, and then out. Nice crispy squid. 1, 2, 3. Chili sauce. Inside the chili sauce, there's sugar, garlic, chilies, okay, and a little bit of soy sauce. Just visualize that in your head.
I'm trying.
Yeah, there you go.
You're trying. It's right there. Get it.
Worried.
Corn flour. See how it gives it that kind of different look than the wheat flour?
I'll tell you what to do. There's one person controlling this kitchen, and 4 of you cooking.
I feel like it's unacceptable. I heard you say it before. Imagine. Start.
It's gonna be a fucking great night.
Okay. No
On your
problem.
stations, and good luck, yes?
Thank you.
I don't think you have to be European to do the cheek kiss. You just have to lock it down as your thing.
Nice atmosphere?
You know, it's like if you have a complicated handshake with your friends, you have to do it every time or else you look preposterous.
4 crepes Suzette.
Right.
Yes, good.
Oh no, they didn't call back.
Pathetic response.
Here we go.
Yes? Yes, Gordon, yes, Chef. It'd be nice if we get a bit vocal, so it sort of gears you up ready for a really good service, yes? I'll start that again, okay?
All right.
On order, 4 covers table 5, 4 squid, 4 chicken Valentine, 4 crepes Suzette.
Yes, Gordon.
Thank you.
2 each side.
No. Are you telling them what to do?
Oh no.
Thank you. So shut the fuck up then.
Right, will do.
My name is Peter. I like to do
Peter?
something that is a bit
Hey,
unusual.
it sounds like me trying to say Peter with my accent.
My name's Lucy. I have been obsessed with food since I was about a year old.
I've been obsessed with food.
To actually
No
do
shit.
something and see enjoyment on people's faces.
Quail eggs. Hard-boiled quail eggs. What a colossal waste of time. You know what? I don't want a lot of egg. Like just maybe a quarter amount of the egg.
Francesca, and we've all had a lot of
Hey, Peter.
experience dealing with aggressive and irrational people. So I think that will help us prepare for meeting Mr. Ramsey.
Oh god.
A&E is the busiest department.
Are they making paella?
Everyone running around, everything frantic. To me,
Right, imagine being on the show. That's what I said when I went to the Hell's Kitchen casting. Everybody. I have a passion for food. Oh my god. Everybody here has a passion for food. Shut the fuck up. What makes you unique?
Right, GB.
My grandmother, everybody's grandmother teaches them how to cook, or nobody's grandmother taught them how to cook. It's not a deciding factor. You're not unique. There's nothing special about you.
My presentation's crap.
No, listen to me. Listen. Peter, come here. There's no garlic in your bak choy.
Like figuring out when to do it when meeting people, you do it every time you greet people. I shake people's hands, and now I'm getting away from that, and I just fist bump everybody. But I try to do I try to fist bump everybody that comes into work, all the staff, everybody. You got to have something.
Go into the fucking mental.
Of course, even if I was a cheat kisser, I wouldn't cheat kiss the staff.
Sign up. Average waiting time for Peter's table, 45 minutes. Join the queue. Okay? Can we get the plates cleaned? Yeah? That looks lovely. But the plates are fucking disgusting. So, get a little cloth out there. Yep.
They're still in like fun time mode because it's apps and they haven't fucked up too bad yet, but you can tell they're not.
Sorts of accidents, you know that. Huh?
Little elbow tap, that works too.
Sexual accident you've had in the middle of the night.
Ah, now you're talking. What do you mean, at work or at home?
No, at work. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Ugh, the idea that someone's giving this scarecrow the high hard one. It's disturbing.
We've had some interesting vacuum cleaner injuries.
Serious?
Yeah,
What, they've got the nozzle stuck?
that sort of thing.
Oh my god.
Vacuuming with their dressing gown open, you know.
Peter. The food's looking fantastic, but we can't afford to keep the customers waiting.
It is looking good.
Okay,
Otherwise, they won't be paying for anything, yes?
Yes, Gordon.
Let's go. Should we continue? Nice and tight those plates.
Tight.
I don't like squid, and I was really surprised. I've never had squid that wasn't rubbery and stuff before, and they.
If you have fresh calamari like this, you'll never eat frozen calamari again. But it's hard to get it fresh. Almost all of it's frozen. Sometimes they freeze it on the boat. Like when you get like peeled Devane shrimp, they're doing that on the boat. They come up in the net, they get sorted, they do all that on the boat. Big holds filled with ice, and there's just guys cutting them and shoving them into this big ice pit. The old penis in the vacuum hose. You ever try that? Crimson, I don't want you to tell on yourself, but have you ever tried that? I need you to be honest with me. There's some weird stuff I've always heard of that I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm not curious enough.
Get any simpler than that. Good, please, go. Let's go. Well done, Peter. Finally, yes?
You try to avoid frozen calamari? It's hard. Season's here. On by, yeah. Farmers markets or the butcher. What's up, Season?
Yes? Good, very good. That's fucking good news. Well done. Yep. 46 are paying.
46 out of 50 paying. Not bad.
Bloody good. The main course, I want everybody paying, yeah?
Yeah,
50.
definitely.
Man, that's right. These guys have to win. I remember the winners were mostly girls, and it wasn't the first team of girls we saw because they're like right in the middle of the pack.
Trying to England, isn't it?
Gotta go. Nice to meet you. Have a good stream. Frisky Frankie, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it.
A delicious bacon wrapped chicken leg.
You've got a crazy story to tell? Well, we'll be the judge of that, Season. Start typing.
Finally get a makeover. Just don't put the brush inside his bum, okay?
Got it. Kyla's here. You're either the best for or the worst for. The stream got to Frisky. Oh, here's that knock-up editing job. Couple seconds of the title screen. Now we do some live footage. Come back, title screen, blank screen for a minute. There's like people back there turning knobs, trying to figure out how to get it on. Kyla with the 10 bits. Thank you, Kyla.
I want to get fully involved in the pig world, so I've entered my girls into an agricultural show, the Royal Bath and West, which is like Crufts for pigs. In order to show them, I need to teach them to walk to heel. They say that pigs are as intelligent as dogs, so teaching them should be a piece of cake.
Oh, the pig's gone. Oh, and Gordon falls. Kyla, did you get your cookies today?
So I'm in a bit of a...
Turning knobs. Sounds like a party. Well, after this, we'll play Who's in My Mouth.
And, you know, I don't go into it to come out third or fourth. You know, I want to win this fucking thing now. So if I want to win, I've got to train hard. I'm really fucking competitive. So we don't settle for bronze. We don't settle for silver. We're going for gold. Get in there. Come on, hey. Oh, fuck me. Come here. House, hey. There you go. Nice and smart. Good girl.
Gordon could have done a sleeping stream when he fell over.
Getting better.
Still dressing himself here. He's not famous yet. You had a few bites of one of the chocolate chip ones, and it's delicious. Good, Kyla.
This for the pigs.
Zach, did you get your cookies today?
Not having a laugh.
Now you want me to bath the fucking pigs in a swimming pool?
Yep.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna get the kids.
So we got to work preparing a nice warm bath for the pigs.
There was a nighttime festival at your college 2 days ago. One girl who was probably intoxicated, legit stripped naked in front of anyone. You got to see it? Imagine. There's buildings where there's just, for 4 quarters, you can see a girl's asshole, you know? So, like, imagine when you find out that strip clubs are a thing.
She thinks it's brilliant.
So you spent all this money and you're currently crocheting a shirt that you might wear instead? Are you going to be able to crochet it fast enough?
Nice big splash. Here we go. Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Meg. Meg, I'm sorry.
That's the one that doesn't like being famous. She doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything. You think you're good at cooking? I mean, if you eat it and enjoy it, that's all that matters.
Extraordinary in terms of how well presented they look, how smart they look. For what a fucking palaver.
With the pigs clean as a whistle, they're off to the show early to get settled in. But will Trini and Susanna win?
It's more special when it's not supposed to happen.
Right, ladies,
Season, that should be the goal. The goal every time you go out is to be trying to see a naked lady.
Okay, away now.
It gives you a task, you know. It keeps you focused on stuff.
Time for the main course. A bacon-wrapped chicken leg stuffed with pork and pistachio.
It won't take more than a day or two.
Chicken legs. This is a thigh and the...
But when it's all stretched out, is your business gonna like? Are you gonna wear pasties on your nipples, or you don't care? Just blast them right through. Just crochet the top loose enough.
Really nice, sort of nut.
Maybe a little button. Maybe you do a little button for the nipple flaps, you know. Then if they start to chafe, you're gonna open it up like a sunroof, you know, and then just let the nipples out and breathe. You've never been to a strip club before and you don't really want to? You would rather see them drunk and naked out in the wild rather than go to a strip club.
Get your leg and fold it over.
This is Crabapple and Principal Skinner. We're making babies in the closet. And I saw one of the babies and the baby looked at me.
It gives it a lot of flavor, but more importantly, keeps it nice and moist.
You're gonna wear a bralette underneath? What the fuck? Well, I thought you were dedicated to being a stunner out here, but apparently not.
Poach, 25 minutes. Chill, 30 minutes.
Like a nature documentary. I don't like going to zoos. I like to go and see my tigers in the wild. The chance that I could actually get killed, that's what really ups it. If it's unexpected, it's a lot better. That's why you should always be expecting it. I go home and I'm like, did we see tits tonight? No? Fuck. What was even the point? Why did we even leave? I put pants on for no tits? It's wild.
Sherry vinegar. Deglaze the pan with some sherry vinegar.
It's fun when you're at a bar and a girl gets her boobs done recently and she's like, these are fake, you know, because once they spend $3 grand on them, they want to show everybody. Then you're like, nah. Are they? They look real to me. No, they're fake. You want to see? And then right there at the bar, tits come out, and then you're like, this is that good life they talk about, you know.
There we have a really nice 30-second sauce.
My original plan was just the bralette with a big cardigan and shorts, boots with fishnets. Oh, shit. Rebecca out here trying her best.
Amazing.
How do we lock Harry down? I think that's the outfit.
Done.
You legit ended up seeing tits when you're in Miami Beach?
So, chicken leg is served with a very summery risotto. Done with
When a girl gets her nipples pierced, they always show them off right. Boob jobs, nipple piercings. You're like, oh, those...
the outside. So all the rice is building up.
The newer they are, the more they want to show them off.
Yeah, good.
How do you tell when it's ready to add the next
Step 1, cheat kiss. Step 2 is try and see naked lady every time when going out. Pretty much.
Hard core there. So the more translucent that becomes.
When you were in Miami Beach in the hot tub, were you in the hot tub with them, or were you just watching from a distance away?
Signifies that the rice is
Trying to hope no one notices your boner.
broad beans. Yes. Right, butter in. Let's go.
You know, you showed them off every chance you could. Right, check this out.
Cheese in there. Yeah. Get your spoon and start tasting, please. Now, with
Peas, risotto, little parm, little butter. Eat it, you fuck. So what if it's too hot?
okay? Right, I think we're ready for that one.
He's watching from like 3 rows back of all of the crowd that has gone around.
Now, we just slice them into 2 or 3, yeah? So they stay nice and hot, yeah? So put them to really thin slices and try to decorate it. It goes...
She was. I think she thought it was going to be hotter than it was.
Now, Francesca, are you happy with those?
yes.
Yeah, would you pay for them? Yeah, good.
Fuck, that looks good.
Good, they look fantastic.
You were in the hot tub first, and then they went in. They didn't really talk to me, but it was still special. And you were only 14 when it happened. Though. That's why they didn't talk to you. You're telling me you're over 18, and then in order to go to your this one crazy night I had story, you had to go back to when you were 14?
What, how do you manage that?
I don't know.
Sound like a plastic container in there. Get them out.
Yeah, oh, was there still plastic wrap?
You sure?
I thought I did. The fucking, it's burnt. That's what that is. That's plastic. That way you think that's a piece of bacon that burned the shit before the rest of it did? Or you think that's the plastic in there? I'm gonna say it's the plastic.
You're not helping clean the plates. It's almost like you're giving up. Yeah? I haven't given up. Well, you should be putting dirty plates up there, then that's all. Sorry, we're half.
See, she's still smiling. She hasn't had her spirit broken yet. This fucking kid up here looking like a rusty microphone. Don't touch my food.
Service, please. That's nice. Now, sauce, then. 2 seconds, Jimmy. No.
Of course, the lady named after the hypocritical animal rights group is the one fucking up, right?
The customer is saying that the chicken is not cooked enough. The chicken's not cooked enough. The bacon or the chicken?
No, the chicken.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it raw?
It seems fine to me, to be
It's
honest.
been poached for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, JP, but they've already been pre-cooked, so we're getting them crispy. Okay, where's it raw?
Right, you poach them and rest them, and then you just pan sear them. Easy. It's just a little fatty bit of the bacon.
Okay, mange. Come on, hurry.
Eat it, you prick. You're gonna bring it back to me and tell me it's fucked. You better eat it too.
That is not raw, sorry,
Okay.
Yes?
Leaving plastic in food? Wow, imagine if that went out and someone cut their throat or some shit. Well, it's just burnt plastic from this. It was just the plastic wrap that they put on the roulettes.
With a clean pan, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely spot
The
on.
roulades.
Right, Francesca, let's go. Come on, please.
The rollatinis.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Do I have a fucking raw sound bit yet? No. It's on purpose. The only thing we have is exclamation point big surprise.
Way we don't all get splashed. Let's go, plates out. And the big surprise is the fucking when you work in the kitchen, yes? Yeah? Fucking how can I turn up a fucking...
That's the big surprise. The fucking bass is fucking raw.
Right, ladies, can we all get on there, please? Yes?
Yes.
And finish this last table 3. I want excellent, okay?
And then this bang up editing job just
My ambition
just for whatever reason, let's just cut.
real tough challenges. Some of them, I wouldn't even trust to boil a pan of water.
See,
I'm here in Grenoble in France, and surprise, surprise, it's taken all bloody day to get here because the French are on strike.
man, the French sure do know how to fucking keep their government in check.
Miserable bitch.
The French are always striking about something. This lady here, she's probably thrown a dozen bricks through half a dozen windows.
They think their food is the best in the world, their wine is the best, their cheese is the best, their meat is the best. I really need someone to teach me how to cook so I can wipe the smile off their faces.
French riot police are no fucking joke, though. No, that's true.
Enchanté. Your neighbours, because obviously...
You've been to France.
We've been out as neighbours for dinner. Yes. However...
Did you watch someone else eat a piece of cheese and go, oh, man, I saw this guy eating cheese. It looked good. But I was only 14. They wouldn't let me have the cheese.
We're too ashamed to invite them back.
I don't want to go because it's too long of a plane ride.
Du fast food, du fish and chips, et de la viande, hein, et des patates, potatoes.
And for me, it's not very elaborate and very often greasy and not very.
Wow, these French people throwing rocks here.
Oh, they had wild boar.
The French also know how to fuck. That's what they say. It's all rolled into one. It's the food, it's the drink, it's the sex, it's all. I mean, if you're gonna get saddled with some stereotypes, the French, it's not bad. You're gonna tell me I have the best food and I fuck well, and then all you gotta do is say I surrendered during the war? I'll take it.
Real, you know, this is...
Your goal is to go to every country and eat one of the restaurants there? Yeah, that won't take forever.
And soup. What's in there?
What he was saying about kissing in other countries was kind of about it being acceptable there. Are you feeling like you can start doing... Dude, confidence is all you need. All you need is confidence. There was a girl in your culinary class who was French, like a French foreign exchange student.
For a Sunday lunch. 3 of them, yeah, nice. On the vine, lovely. Good. Now, that's not too scary, is it?
No, that's okay.
He's your best mate now,
It's
yeah?
nice, yeah.
Perfect.
C'est gentil, merci.
There you go. And do you know the nice thing about this? When they get to see you once a week, twice a week, they get to know the kids' names, they get to understand. You become a bit of a local, then you get the stuff cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Vicky to cook
It's
a
true.
simple dish using a cheap cut of lamb rump.
You remember the Heinz cans? Oh, she got the beans.
And then tie it.
French foreign exchange student. We had a French foreign exchange student. Shit, what was her name? I forget.
Lamb with couscous and an aubergine puree. It's the perfect Sunday lunch because...
Aubergine's eggplant?
And it's very easy to do.
Score the top like that for me.
Right, so why do we do that?
How's France on the weed? Because I'd like to get high and go up in one of those gondolas and just ride in it all day.
Where the fat is.
Can I just have my own little gondola and hotbox it? Can I just pay for all 4 seats? That way no one asks. And go, look, this is just mine for the day. I got 3 joints. I'm just going to roll around here getting high until I decide it's time to go.
Well, the reason why you have to salt them first is to
She was kind of quiet, but would get angry really easily. Her name was Alice, a French lady named Alice.
Good. Onions.
A weed. It's super illegal?
Cumin. So, have a look at the aubergine now.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to France then.
So it's, yeah, it's changed colour slightly.
Yeah, all that water again, little squeeze out there.
I mean, but now with the vape pens being everywhere, you could just keister some of that.
Okay, aubergines into the pan.
You know? They come in little test tube things. You put them in a condom, you just put it up your ass. How long's it got to be up there for? An hour? I mean, it ain't a social call. We're just trying to get through customs.
Remember, no color, no flavor.
It's kind of like legal in Georgia. Georgia has mountains, the country.
Into the pan. Now, let me just show you something. I don't want to waste that. That goes over the top. Couscous is the perfect accompaniment to lamb. I'm using half a bouillon cube, which, don't worry, is acceptable even in France, but with fresh thyme for added flavour.
Thyme and some bouillon cube, a little water.
And gently heat over bain-marie.
Apples and raisins in your couscous is a money move.
So those herbs.
Yeah.
Apples and raisins and a lot of different things like that. Weed-friendly countries. There it is.
You have changed my idea of English cooking. It's really good.
Très bon et la cuisine anglaise ressuscitée.
Parfait.
Imagine having this guy with a fucking ponytail in your house, semi-shitting on your wife's cooking. Oh my God, they'd never find his head.
So our cooking is better than theirs. And we've got the Olympics. England 2, France 0.
Has France never had the Olympics?
I thought, yeah, the risotto was well balanced with the parmesan and really good al dente beans and peas that snap in your mouth. And the chicken was well cooked and the bacon was nice and smoking.
It's really fatty.
Where medical marijuana is free in Argentina. Oh, Europe, there's just nothing. Look at Europe, has nothing on the...
They've stuffed it into something to make it look...
Ecuador, Brazil, I ain't going to any of those places. Sri Lanka. I could be talked into going into Sri Lanka. I'm not going to India. It's a dreadful, dreadful place. Laos, I'd go to Laos. Cambodia, maybe. Australia, too far away, but I would go. Jamaica, of course. Mexico.
However, what was the result? How many customers out of 50 are paying for the main course?
32.
32 are paying?
Yeah. 18 will pay
18
you.
aren't paying. Why not? Why so many?
Main reason is the meat.
France has had the Olympics like 5 or 6 times. That's what I thought. But the way he threw a dig at him, it was like they were like the Cubs before 2016, like never winning a World Series.
Too much fat around the chicken.
Have I ever been out of the country? Sure, lots of times.
That was fucking fantastic. I know we're slightly slow, but 18.
Yeah.
I was shocked, honey.
Ashley's here. Hi, Ashley.
And they have white refrigerator. I was like, oh, not a white refrigerator.
Not a white refrigerator.
So let's go find you a home, honey.
Customers paying for the dessert, yeah? All 50 of them.
What's up, Ashley? How you doing today?
Galloping Gourmet Janet Street Porter goes fishing for low-fat food.
That's cuddles.
I give political Rottweiler John Humphreys a grilling in the recipe challenge. When I hear you on the radio, just the pummeling you give those poor politicians, honestly, like lamb to slaughter, you're worse than a fucking vegetarian.
You're good? No, we're just hanging out, watching a little F Word. I really don't know how the rest of the night's gonna go.
You do not set fire to Dean's fucking chest. It's insured for a lot of money.
But other than that, it's fine. You're in no rush to go back to France, mostly because your family is there. You know, there's always that joke about how Hitler made the trains run on time. Everybody I've ever met that goes to foreign places, their number one complaint is like, well, it says 7:15, and then you get there, and then people are like, 7:15 is like a suggested arrival time. Sometimes the trains run early, and you get there at 7:15, and it's like, oh, the 7:15 was here at 7 and left at 7:05.
You say that to all the girls.
Are the pics you posted still causing a party in the pants? Oh, yeah. So I use those for my warm-up exercises. Bring up Ashley's pictures, bat around the old twig and berries for a minute, bang it against the counter. I have a system. I know what works. You know what I mean?
Right. He is a musician. He's a cellist. And his favourite food for hundreds and hundreds of years has been curry.
Curry?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Apparently your son is...
At least other countries have trains. It's true.
Look, I'm not prepared. Can we stop the recording? I'm going home now.
It's like having your old man in the kitchen. It's fantastic. Good to see you. And you look great for 63.
I was 11 when I had him, yeah. Okay?
Oh, serious?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I was 11 when I had him. I do have one who's only 5.
His name is?
And his name is Owen.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you.
Should I confess at this stage? I'm not
You pretty much need a car everywhere in America. That's right. It's by design. Season, you don't even have a license? How do you need? You need at least an ID. Do you have like a state ID? You just rolling around, no official paperwork, no nothing. I think he's kidding about the son at 11, because I think Gordon undercut how young he or old he was.
So John's making a lamb curry, and it's from his son's recipe. Now, I'm doing a lamb curry as well. Very similar in spices with turmeric, cayenne, a little bit of chili, and then sweat it off with the onions, seal the meat, and then we're going to blend some almonds and poppy seeds. Now, because the curry is actually quite spicy, what I've done with the almonds is ground the almonds up with poppy seeds. And that
You have a permit? Is it a piece of paper? Is it an official laminated plasticky feeling license, or is it just an index card with a digital printout of your image of your face in grayscale on it? You don't have a license? You had the written test license when you were 16 and then it expired. But don't you need to prove that you're buying alcohol or pick up a parcel, or how do you know who you are? One thing you've learned about Gordon is that he doesn't like spicy food. That's true.
That's amazing when you listen to your show in the mornings how on the ball you are.
You've never heard a person called Cayenne? Cayenne? He does a lot of shit like that. He's British.
I'll get a seat out for you and we'll sit down and turn the lights out. There's going to be a lot of politicians getting sweet revenge on watching this now, you know that?
It allows you to drive when there's an adult present, but otherwise you can't drive alone. I know what a permit is. But I'm asking you, is it a hard piece of plastic? And it just says learner's permit. In some states, the permits and you're not 21, they do them like vertically on the card and not like the classic license like horizontally.
From my son. He'd been cooking a curry.
Oh, no.
Went to bed and all the rest of it. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning in agony. Absolute in agony. Thought he was going blind. But he got a tiny, tiny bit of chili in his eye. And they said he could have gone blind if he hadn't.
Thank God he didn't go for a pee. No, just imagine.
There's no fucking way you'd go blind from a little capsaicin in your eye. This guy over here is trying to ham it up. Stories.
I mean, like really doubled up. Dangerous stuff, especially when it's a really hot chili.
Do you know something, Gordon?
Go on.
I didn't want to know that.
Sorry. Nice.
Oh, I made a complete pig's ear of this.
It doesn't look that bad.
Oh, you got a passport. Well, that's fine.
Oh, thank you.
No, it doesn't.
The British and their weird pronunciations. He said something else weird today, too. And I'm like, should we talk about this?
You've been deliberately distracting me, haven't you? Is this the technique that you use, Gordon?
John, I honestly thought you were going to be a lot more together than this, you know that? Being such a well-organised man. When I hear you on the radio, just the pummeling you give those poor politicians, honestly...
You have your debit card? You're going to end up dead in the lake. Rebecca's right.
Can I have a little taste?
Yeah.
I heard a noise and I wasn't sure what it was.
That's lovely. That is very, very nice. It does taste like an authentic curry. I'm not starting to worry or panic, but I have to say, it's nice.
It's nice that.
Just a little bit? Just a little bit now. Teeny weeny bit? But it looks like a curry, you know. It does look good.
Not dead in the lake. You know, he could be dead anywhere. Swimming pool, bottom of the ocean. Who knows?
Both curries. Happy, John?
Delirious.
Delirious.
And may I say,
You know.
confident.
Someone may have been calling me. No. I just couldn't tell whether it was a low-flying plane or if someone was doing laundry. I just didn't know.
How are you? How are you, big boy? Well, good to see you. How do you enjoy your chicken?
Looked at this person.
What I liked about it was that it was
Ashley with the rehydrate, thank you.
what it says on the tin. It is what it is. I like the dark meat, so it's nice.
I think a lot of times the chicken leg tastes 10 times better than the breast.
Definitely.
What was the food?
I don't like chicken breast. Doesn't have any personality. There's nothing there. Chicken breast is just like,
Every day.
Yeah.
We were encouraged not to eat carbohydrates because your energy levels dip in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So
Being dead at the bottom of the ocean does sound peaceful, though. It's where the octopus's garden is.
I was naked, full frontal, in front of
So as one idiot rubbed some habanero in his eyes. That'll do it. Is that Crystal Pepsi Max? I wish. Chicken thighs are the money move.
I've got other strong assets.
Yeah, I know you have, but did you really...
That dude from North Carolina is playing Fall Guys with his girlfriend, and they're both streaming. She looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. I do like some chicken ass. I like thighs. Rebecca, name and shame. Put this guy's link up. We'll watch him. I'll load it right up here on stream.
It's still growing.
Chicken breast is good when you're having a flare-up and need your food to be beige flavored. Right. It tastes tan. Chicken has to be bone on, usually. I like a roasted split breast where it's still on like the ribs. That's not bad. Like a quarter chicken. Everyone likes thighs. That's true. Thighs make the best fried chicken too. Boneless, skinless, pound them out. Buttermilk, little hot sauce, let it sit overnight, take it out, little flour, corn flour, rice flour, dredge, fry, out. Little Nashville hot style, dip it in some hot shit. Pickles, lettuce, bun, done. Chicken is the most basic protein. You think this guy's ever fed anybody to the crocodiles? Because, like, that's it. You're gone. This guy has a run-in with the paper boy or something. You just yoke that little son of a bitch up in a chokehold and throw him in here, and he just disappears.
The enclosure is about 4 times as big as it actually needs to be. They got 4,000.
Well, the law only says it needs to be this big. We make it this big, so we're good people.
I mean, have the villagers got a bit anxious and put extra barbed wire around the gardens?
No, because these are cold-blooded animals. They can't survive in our climate. If they got outside, they'd slow right down and stop, and we'd just pick them up again.
So what would you normally feed them?
Usually they're feeding them on chicken. We're feeding them pigs today, stillborn pigs.
Stillborn pigs.
It's important to remember that these would have been incinerated.
Why have you got the pig on a rod if you
Oh, no.
So you can fish a crocodile. We're going to get you to dangle him in and...
I've had alligator.
So you don't just, like, chuck them in?
Yeah. If you take that and hang over this
It's like
side.
calamari chicken.
Very dangerous way of feeding.
Here she comes.
Bop.
There's Cuddles.
That's Cuddles? Cuddles?
How do
It's your Auntie Janet.
How do you release it?
So what bits...
Like, how do you get that piece of string off of there? How do you keep it from swallowing the piece of string?
The easiest way to actually show you. This one's smaller.
Not very happy.
He gets spare ribs, which obviously is a
No, you don't trust me to not tell him you said his dick is small. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put a gentleman on blast like that. That's just for us to joke about in the back rooms. We wouldn't bring that center stage on his own stream, nonetheless.
Snakes like swordfish or anything else.
And,
right, there we go, smaller.
It'll be a few years before Smiler and chums are ready to
You like calamari? It's your favorite food? That was at the start of this. They did a calamari bok choy app.
cream when it comes to croc.
I want to see this girl. At least take a screen cap and put it in the... I want to see her, because she does look very Cabbage Patch Kid-esque.
Yeah, wildebeest is a better name.
Now, what about crocodile?
Yeah, I've got some.
Yeah,
got some in here.
Was it a novelty, or is it something that there's really a growing demand for?
It was a novelty. Now we are selling between 500 and 600 kilos a month.
Damn.
Crocodile.
Bloody lot of crocodile. We'd love to get more. People are now
You've eaten gator before?
reordering it because they like the product.
I would say gator, bison, ostrich. Those are the
Any chance of taking a bit of kangaroo?
Yeah, absolutely.
entry-level exotic meats that you can find in some places.
No idea how to cook this croc, so it's time to ask Massimo, head chef at Cinnamon Cay in South London, where crocodile is always on the
Ginger and lemon crocodile skewers.
He's very popular. He's been in the menu for 3 years now.
So for 3 years, these people in this area of South London, they're all vibed up about crocodile. Why is it so popular?
Well, he's a nice new piece of meat, and he's nice and healthy.
Low fat.
There's no fat at all, and it's quite good.
Okay, well, why don't you show me how you cook it?
This guy's high out of his tits.
So, what we're doing
He's like, oh, this was today? I forgot we were filming this today. Anyhow,
marinating ginger and
you've eaten goose before? You hate this lady's accent? This lady sounds like a soccer hooligan.
with some lime.
This lady sounds exactly like how you would picture a drunk lady at a soccer game to sound. And I understand the irony of me making fun of someone else's speech. I get it.
I was
The cinematography is breathtaking. You gonna eat moose one day? Brandon went up to a moose tour. My friend up in northern New Hampshire here, and he's like, "Bro, they are fucking huge." I'm like, "They are huge." They're like 9 feet tall, like just standing there. They go around in a van. He's like, "Why can't we do that? Why can't we just get like a van that seats a bunch of people and charge $60 a head and drive around in the woods looking for moose?" I'm like, "We can do that. The only thing holding us back is our own dreams." You want to get high and drive around in the woods? I mean, what do you need? A big shotgun in case one of them gets frisky? I don't know. Seems pretty easy. Get a really kick-ass RV with a fucking Gatling gun on the roof or some shit. It was a Christmas goose? Yeah. You were going to invoke moose earlier. Glad they were finally brought up. Well, here we are.
What do you reckon?
A bit chewy.
It's a bit chewy. Maybe it wasn't marinated long enough.
And it's like a dry saltfish. Yeah, the texture's quite weird, isn't it?
Funnily enough, when I asked people what it was, some thought it was chicken and some thought it was tuna, because there's that crossover with really, really meaty fish.
Yeah. Is it going to take on? I mean, that doesn't do much for me, you know that.
Do you serve anything like that in your restaurants?
You're having a fucking laugh, aren't you? What, a salad of crocodile?
Would you ever serve crocodile?
I'd never serve it. I mean, you know...
You've seen moose before? It happened when you were in Idaho. They look fucking terrifying up close. It's because they're big. And it's like, if this thing just decides it's fucking showtime, like, this is it. You can't punch a moose. That fucking...
would not serve fucking crocodile on my plate. Fucking, is there a shutter here we can...
Tuna.
Janet, I've got to go on with dessert, yes? Right, ladies, come round, please, quickly. This is Martin. Yes, Martin's from the...
Rebecca, one more time. Name and shame. Those links. I want to go cause trouble. I'm feeling impish. Let's go cause a ruckus somewhere.
Learn from the master. Sugar?
All right, here we go. Table side? Oh, no.
Making now is a caramel.
Caramelizing the sugar. Testing, yes?
Ladies, this is not the fucking generation game. You've all got to get it right, yes? This one counts. Big time, yes?
Yeah, big
Lucy.
time. Big time.
GB, Peter, and Francisca. I want all 50 customers paying for their pancakes.
You're
yes?
working on the screenshots? Heard
A
that.
little bit further to get a little light golden brown, yes?
Yes, it's got to go caramelized, yes.
Almost like a treacle colour.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah?
Now we put the orange juice.
There it goes. Poof. Little Grand Marnier. See the bottle? Maybe you didn't because my head's in the way. Grand Marnier there at the end.
Broken up the little bits.
Right, now all
Little orange Supremes.
Here we go, look. In there like that.
Into the juicy juice.
Over.
Easy.
That over there like that.
Easy.
Now watch.
Watch.
In.
Watch. Hit that up, let a little spill out. People love this. They go fucking wild. And then they try to take pictures and you go, you're not going to be able to see the flame on the film. And they go, I'll take a picture anyway.
There you go. Burn off the alcohol. See? It's a flambe. It's the whole idea of a crepe Suzette.
No shenanigans, but you will get nameless screenshots. I'm in. All right, I'm in. We'll reverse engineer them. I'll send it to the lab. I got a guy.
Paper between your pancakes. Yes, let's go. Right. Martin, Peter, let's go.
Okay, where are our trolleys?
Oh, they're out there with the trolley.
The exciting thing about crepe Suzette is theatre. These customers love it, yes?
I don't mind cooking stuff table side, but it's the people that want to chat with you. It's all the same shit. I bet you get sick of doing this. Shut up. Just shut up. Unless you have questions about what's happening, I don't need your fucking comments. I don't need to look at you little moon pie face kids. I don't need to notice how your wife's all dressed up because you never take her anywhere and you look like a bum. You'll prep the research department.
That's fine.
We'll find this guy.
The good news is we can all treat you if there's an accident.
Just need to heat the Grand Marnier.
Oh no. Cuidado. Not too much in there. Oh, Jesus.
Hurrah! It is on fire.
They don't even have to make the crepes. There was some production assistant in at fucking noon today making crepes.
Make sure you do not set fire to Dean's fucking chest. It's insured for a lot of money. Or to his feet, yes.
Frisky would have liked to have heard my comment on table side. Hey, well, that's what happens. You can't be here for all of it.
Lovely, right, burn off the alcohol.
It just gives them more of an excuse to watch the recap show later.
Burn me. Good. Come on, Dean, give a round of applause. My God almighty. Huh?
You been to one of those Asian steakhouses where they have all the chefs do all those tricks? The hibachis? I like them. Every once in a while. I mean, I haven't been one in years and years, but it's one of those things I can be talked into, and it depends. If everybody's in the mood, you're like, you want to go to hibachi? You're like, oh, yes. Yes, I do. I want to have 4 shrimp and a tiny piece of steak. Why not? Let's go. This is what I want. 3 shrimp, 4 ounces of steak sliced thin, and then a fuck ton of rice. They'll have that, right? I'm not over my head here. What's up, Roy Johnson? How you doing today? Just chilling while hurricane level winds go past your windows. Better than through your windows.
Oh, you're a confident git. Look, doesn't it look beautiful? Just tell me that looks beautiful.
It does look nice. I just like this little moment. This is my moment now.
Asian style's your type of food?
Against my dish.
It's a good style.
So dish number 1.
All right, you got to go right about now. Hell's Kitchen Season 21 starts tomorrow, and you got to finish your homework. Goodbye. Thanks for coming out, Season. It's always a pleasure when Season's here.
It's so hot. Yeah, it's got a kick, but it's not got taste. No spices apart from chili.
Should we try the other one? This looks better.
It looks creamy. It's still quite lumpy.
It's Gordon's. Depth of flavor. That show's still running? I know, I couldn't believe it either.
Almonds just floating around in it.
The meat and the other dish was a lot better.
I think the sauce is a bit bland.
John, I'm not a curry expert, you know that. We don't have it on the menu anyway.
I understand.
Although chefs love curry. Normally about 12 o'clock at night on Friday night.
This guy does have a very reportery look about him. Such a good thing that that's what he became. Or if he became a pilot, like if you get on a plane and this guy's standing there, he's like, how you folks doing today? You're like, man, we are in fucking good hands. Maybe he'll even do a loop-de-loop, you know? Maybe he's gonna bank it over. Is everybody, who wants to do a barrel roll? Hey, fucking ain't right, dude. Barrel roll, barrel roll. I have total confidence. And you're like, yes. Fucking pilot Nigel Carruthers up here. Barrel rolling us across the fucking country, baby.
60,000 visitors. Animals of all shapes and sizes have been judged with only the finest livestock receiving awards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I love going to fairs. I love this shit. I love touching animals. I like going, look at this fucking pig. They're bristly like a toothbrush. I like looking at the sheep. I like the smell. I don't like touching anything else except the animals. Little Purell.
One of the pigs herself.
Oh my god, I am like a little kid, dude. I'm like, oh my god, look at this fucking pumpkin, and it's this huge, like 700-pound pumpkin. Look at this fucking pumpkin. Oh my god, there's a Buddha sculpture made to look like the White House. Look at this fucking Buddha sculpture. Come here, do you see this fucking Buddha sculpture?
I didn't know everybody was coming.
Did you ever consider getting a truffle pig? I live in a fucking apartment downtown. Where am I gonna keep it? Greetings, fellow Earthlings. You see you watching some Daddy Gordon El Du Morte.
Anything you can give us as a last minute
We are. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
The board is just to, like a blinker. Use it like blinkers to stop them being distracted and just to turn them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for you now. The pigs are in the ring, so we need to get a move on.
Finally, it's showtime. 6 rosettes will be awarded for the best quality pigs, but any misbehavior will be frowned upon. Here we go.
Look at these guys all out here in lab coats.
Stand still, you little fucker.
Oh my god, it took a terrible tumble, and that's going to cost Ramsey's camp some points.
He's watching around more than he's watching the pig, so occasionally she's getting away from him. Whereas Tana is doing what she was advised to do, which was to concentrate on her own pig and not worry about anybody else's.
He's taking Tana's pig very seriously. He's giving it a proper look. That means he's thinking of giving it a prize.
You don't feed the pig the truffles. The pigs find the truffles.
Such as shape, mobility, and teat alignment.
Teat alignment. That's how I'm going to start judging ladies. Did he really just say teat alignment? Let's get this back. This might be a sound clip. Hold on.
The judge gets a proper look and can give points for criteria such as shape, mobility, and teat alignment.
The closed caption says teeth alignment, but he definitely says teat alignment. Let's listen again. Listen up. Hold on.
For criteria such as shape, mobility, and teat alignment.
It's a hard T at the end. It's teat alignment. I gotta start judging people by teat alignment.
The steward is about to announce the winner. My trotters are crossed. Me!
What was that cricket phrase you were supposed to say? Muck the goobly, gobble the muckly, muck a gobbly, goop a goobly. It was something like that. Break a googly.
Oh, come on.
A pig's a pig. You live in Texas and you would love to get a pig, fatten it up a bit and cook it. Yeah, why not? You live in Texas. Don't they give you one when you turn 18? They give you a longhorn and they give you a big pig. Oh, that one's licking his butt.
But Tana gets a special award for her pig handling skills.
Special prize?
Yes.
Thank you.
Specially controlled.
I thought she'd do even better. I thought she'd be...
You know, Gordon's wife's family has money. That's where most of Gordon's jump off came from. His wife's dad's loaded. Bowls of googly. That's it. That's what it was. I was close.
Her pig and just how, I suppose, calm she was with it. Because it's fucking hard in there.
I mean, it's fucking sugar and orange juice and a little bit of liquor and a thin pancake. What's not to like?
Really nice and fruity, lovely flavours. Not too sweet, not too bitter, just right.
Okay, Jean-Baptiste, please. Okay, yeah, slightly manic out there, frantic, but theatre-wise, it looks...
Let's see. How many? Everybody but 2.
How many of the customers are paying for the dessert?
48.
Everyone.
Everyone's paying. It's 50. They did 46 out of 50 and 50 out of 50, and I missed what the middle was. There's no way they weren't going to pay when these broads are doing it tableside. You're not going to watch them do it by hand and then go, fuck this, fuck them, fuck this fucking show.
Fucking good news.
It was 30 something out of 50.
Plates you served, 128 of them were paid for. Well done.
22, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was like, no, it was like 16 that didn't pay, right?
Best performing brigade. And, yes, I'm really happy you liked it because there's a strong possibility you may be coming back. And it's my fucking kitchen, okay? Yes? Yes, chef.
Roger that, chef.
Next week on the F Word, I get to grips with eels.
On the feet.
You're sorry, Liquor. In your opinion, 2 things make anything better: spice and liquor, right? Told you the 4 Women Brigade were either the best or the worst. They beat the Essex boys. I think that's it. I don't think anyone gets better than that. 46 out of 50 for apps and 50 out of 50 for dessert. That's Ainsley. That's the guy on the toilet paper that did this.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
That's it. My DMs, the pictures are there. I'll do it off stream so no one sees. I'll look on my phone. We'll make it good. Stop this. We won't watch another one. Oh. All right, let's look. Drum roll, please. Oh my God. And he gave up a shot with you to bring this home? He chose poorly, Rebecca. Rebecca, you're the better prize in that combo. But then again, she is closer. So, averaging it all in together. You've been studying spice for a bit now, and you're drinking lemon juice anytime you're eating something extremely spicy. You wonder how they make truffle taste? What do you mean? You've never had truffle before? It's like a dirty, dirty mushroom. It's like a mushroom that tastes like it's like got potting soil on it. Which sounds gross, but it's just real earthy. You're not sure you tried Madeira either? Madeira is like like a port, like a alcohol-y wine. Truffles preserved in Madeira. You know what? Ever since we mentioned it the other day, well, yesterday, let's bring back Quiplash 3 for one go around here. A truffle cooked with Wagyu sounds amazing. It's too many. It's too much stuff. You should really only have the one weird thing on the plate. So when you have Wagyu, which is the special weird thing, and then you put truffles on it, the special weird thing, they don't really complement each other. So you just have buttery steak with a dirty mushroom. The Thriplash, yeah. I was like, you know what? Let's give it another chance. You know? Let's try a second chance. Jackbox 7. 7 is like the least played party pack out of recent memory. We've only played this 33 hours.
I'll see you, honey. I'll be back in a while.
No, you're gonna be RB? Heard. Eh. Eight was definitely better than 7. Oh, 1,000%. 8 is definitely better than 7. Properties. Oh, Hawk's gonna stay. Cause 7, 8, 9. All right, transform, fit to screen. Make this go away, and we're in. Hopefully 9 is less shit. I know, I gotta pre-order that tomorrow. Just get it done. I mean, I might not play it, but I certainly have to buy it. How else can I continue to shit on the declining entertainment value of the Jackbox party packs if I don't buy the new one and shit on it? What was Blather Round again? Blather Round is where they go, okay, here's the clue. It's small. And then you make a bunch of guesses. It's in your kitchen. Then you make a bunch of guesses. It's cold. Then you make a bunch of guesses. And you're like, small, cold, and in my fridge, it's got to be an ice cube. And they're like, no, it's a Lunchable. And you're like, oh, all right. Featured content. MST3K Mega Monster. Sure, why not? These will be all MST3K related questions. Sure. You've been trying your best to cook like the king of casual food, Guy Fieri. I mean, I don't think when you cook like Guy Fieri, it's really DDTF. Down to fuck. You're not just down to fuck. You're down to fuck. Roy Johnson in the driver's seat. El Dumorte is here. Zaxxon, Film Talk Hawk, Crimson Crossfire. Lucas makes a spot. Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's like the people that did the riff tracks. You're gonna bully me for this? Rebecca.
Wait, what? We're live?
We gotta have some sort of, I need to have some sort of camp. I need to.
Wait, what?
Full already, that's what she said.
A concierge service for a price.
So Rebecca, you're inferring that you've shown this man your cooter, and then he sent back a dick pic, and it was... This guy looks like me if I didn't have hopes and dreams. Kylo with the 10 bits. He's got a good personality. You don't fuck his personality. You're fucking his dick. Gotta have a fucking mean-ass pipe in a dick game. Yeah, it's the alternate universe, Jimmy Mac. It's where I became a, I don't know, customer service representative on the phone or some shit. I can't believe it, Rebecca. I am shocked. Skinny J's in. Lucas is here. Crimson Crossfire. Ayo, Ashley, what's good? Oh, you mad you missed the Quiplash entrance? Where are we? What did you come back to? It's a lot. This whole situation's just getting funnier. Why can't we raid this guy? No, Rebecca fucking a guy with... Well, they didn't fuck. It's still on the table that she may seduce him even though he has a girlfriend. Because this girlfriend is... The ones you've actually fucked are better, you swear. I don't know, Rebecca. There's been a couple pictures. The taller the guy, the smaller the penis. I mean, you can say whatever you want. I'm 6 foot and I hang with a hammer, so, you know. Good personality don't mean shit if they got a tiny dick. He ain't lying.
Kicking things off.
The claymation butthole. Everybody remembers the claymation butthole.
Okay, shower someone with.
If you ran into Gozer, which mascot would you choose as destructor of the city? This is a Ghostbusters 1 reference. You know the line of questioning is going to be great when you got to go back to 1984 to find a reference for your Quiplash question. A Mecha Colonel Sanders or Gozer the Gozerian you have chosen as the destructor of your city, Jared Leto, as either Morbius or Joker. Is that Dr. Phil narrating? We could only hope. King Kong sold his place in Skull Island and moved to Fire Island or Honolulu. Colonel Sanders made some good chickens. Too bad they fucked up his recipe. Kentucky Fried Chicken's one of those things that never tastes as good as you remember it. Every time I'm like, it's like every 5 years, I'm like, let me try KFC again, and then I get it, and it's just always disappointing, and I'm like, I don't know why I bother. You fuck up his recipe, he fucks up the city. King Kong sold his place on Skull Island and moved to Honolulu. That's got to go ahead. The monsters are bad, but the real horror of Party Beach is yards of bubble wrap on Horror Party Beach, or the Karen calling the cops on the monsters of the horrors of Party Beach. Colonel Sanders actually sued KFC because they fucked with his recipe. Of course, but you sign away all your rights and privileges.
Deal by Kurt. He owes me $2.
Deal by Kurt's here. How we doing today, Kurt? Karen calling the cops is the real monster of horror of Party Beach. Waiting for this shitty week to end. Well, we're at the halfway point, so you got that going for you. Those stomping monsters got one thing right when they squashed Guy Fieri's restaurant, or when they squashed Bobby Flay. Both of these cook-related question or answers here. I'm having a great week so far. I'm not going into 10 until 10 tomorrow, and then we're probably going to get out right at 3. Then we're going to drive up to Maine to the dispensary. Everything's going to be Millhouse tomorrow. I should live stream me and Brandon driving up to the dispensary. Oh, your week ends with 2 funerals, one Friday, one Saturday. That's right, you had those people passing.
Wide, wide world of sports is going on.
Remember those 2 insufferable ladies on the Guy Chicken Show? I do. Corn Relish is here. Corn, I was thinking about how I hadn't seen you in a while. We're almost going into the TwitchCon weekend. But right now, the giant Gila monster attacks young people who are smooching and old people who are bedbound, or the Gila monster attacks young people and old people who are off their meds and humping stop signs. I concur. You like Guy Fieri? He has a very fun personality. Bobby just seems like an ass. Bobby is kind of an ass. Brandon's here. Brandon, we're going to live stream us going to the dispensary tomorrow. What do you say? We'll both be mic'd up. We'll just leave the camera facing out front because the leaves are starting to turn. I took some pictures of the leaves turning today.
We call that a web-slinging ass-kicking.
When the giant robots failed, the people of the Atlantic Rim realized they could fight giant monsters with nukes, or that they could fight giant monsters with tweets from anime profile pictures. That's the thing now, too, right? Society as a whole is completely shutting down people that tweet with an anime profile picture. People are like, look, dude, shut the fuck up. It's like, if you could see the people that were tweeting, it would change how you responded back to people. Fact, you'll smoke the whole way. It'll be interesting. Exactly. Could have answered, but you were joking around in the Twitch chat room. We have a sound for that.
You would have gotten that question right if you weren't fiddly fucking around in chat trying to be funny.
See? Hawk made that. Hawk made that specifically for times like these. After a month of filming, the inside of Gorgo's costume smells like sweaty vagine or your toilet after Indian food night. We know how bad that gets. But after a month of filming, the inside of the Gorgo costume smells like either sweaty vagine or your toilet after Indian food night. The wife wants to know if I like beef stew. She made me ask, of course. If it's as good as that shredded spicy beef she made the other day, I'm in. We're getting a takeout from this big barbecue place in the area on October 9th. Maybe I'll live stream from Brandon's house. It's the only way to eat barbecue. I can't order all the things I want as a solitary man and eat it all in a timely manner. So we'll just have family dinner night featuring Jim over at Brandon's house on Sunday. Casey's Rib Shack. Yes, VO by Kurt. That's the one. What is the problem with owning a giant robot that nobody tells you about? There's no season tickets to Giants games. Or it can't cook fucking eggs. You're so tempted to go to a TwitchCon with a bucket full of deodorant and hand them out to random people. Dodge Land Ruler. Hello, how you doing today? That AI voice site was incredible with the Jackbox voices. Keep cranking them out and I'll keep putting them on the board.
Look at the scores.
Here's the points. Don't worry about the points in the first round. First round points, not as important as second round points. But Film Talk Hawk's in lead. We don't want to take anything away from him.
So if round 1 was an appetizer, round 2 is a substantial...
Corn Relish, you getting excited? It's like 10 days away from TwitchCon. So much to do, so little time. It's exciting. When you went to the voiceover con and you met that girl and we watched her on stream and she was insufferable. And then I feel like we haven't seen you since then. It's exciting even though we've been planning since January. It's the planning. The Zelda chick, yes. You've been busy, I get it. You had your drum, I'm going to call it a recital. You had your drum recital. How'd that go? So much to do still. They're opening up a location out in Arizona and they're looking for people to go and open the stores. New store opening. Oh, your recital's in October? I thought it already happened. My bad. The place where I'm working. Yeah, they're opening like 2 new locations in the next 6 months, and during one of our endless fucking Zoom calls about nothing, they were asking if anybody wanted to go. There's a sign-up thing like through the website. I can't go and leave. I can't go and leave Brandon alone. That's the whole point of me coming there. No, there's no way I'm moving to Arizona. It's way too hot. That's ungodly hot.
And now it begins.
You just added an emoji to your answer. Is it going to look super weird in a few seconds? Let's find out. I've been to Arizona. It's not ideal. I don't go outside. And that'll just make it even worse. Humans name the creature Gorgo. But back home, his mother calls it Gorgo Gobble Jr., clean your damn room now, or baby darling Goro 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 Goro. You're not going anywhere till I do. No, but we can go and open the new store. We'll leave Brian and Gordon in charge. And then we'll go to Arizona. Rule number 1 for basic barbecue, don't go to New York for barbecue. That's not true. I had good barbecue in New York City once. Daisy's? I want to say it was Daisy's Q. You got a room for me there, right? Audiences found hard to pronounce, so producers considered changing the title to Booper. Booper. We're going to the movies. What are you going to see? Booper. Or, oh God, my mother wants pasta fagioli. South Carolina next. I know. We got to build a compound down in South Carolina. John lives on one side of your house, and then I live on the other side. And you have 2 little in-law apartments, and then you and your family live in the middle part. And then me and John live on opposite sides. My mother wants pasta fagioli. Crimson gets the super quiplash there.
Without further ado,
There's hurricanes in South Carolina and humidity. That's true.
choose your favorite.
You do bring up a good point. What's the name of the Broadway show that King Kong starred in? The Long Way Home or Monkey and Sarah? XXX. You live at the top of South Carolina? Tip of the top of South Carolina? As a Texan, I can't believe I have to say this, but Texas isn't just barbecue, but also has a bunch of good Mexican food. But then they call it Tex-Mex, and then they just ruin it. I feel like Texas Mexican food is the Mexican food without anything that makes it good and spicy.
Okay, choose your favorite.
What's the title of the think piece published after Gamera attacks your city? Why Gamera's attack was secretly a good thing, or I had a stroke. Tex-Mex is just Mexican food that was originally made in Texas, right? If when the store opens here, let me know. I'll do some secret shopping and report back. I gotta look into it and see if we go, how long it would be able to stay. I go there for a week. I help hire. I whip him into shape. Blacklight. I did 10,000 steps today. Where you at? The King of Monsters is getting up in age, so the next movie will be called Godzilla, Senile Reptile. That's a direct-to-DVD. Godzilla, Senile Reptile. Or Slay Queen, and then there's the emoji. So we know the one on the right is Zacatero. So it's up to you whether you want to give Zacatero your vote or you want to give it to anyone that's not Zacatero. Pay attention. It's Film Talk Hog versus Zacatero here. 10K, definitely more than you. I went out of the house. The Senile Reptile?
Let's see the next
Almost rhymes. It rhymes enough. If MST3K's Crow T Robot made his own giant monster film, he would call it Suck D Nuts or Mystery Science Theater 3000 Horror Film Show. Probably just do that. You just checked, never mind, so you did get some decent steppings today. You got 10,000 also? Look at you. Look at us. Who would have thought? Look at us. Suck these nuts. Crimson Crossfire is going to get all the points there. And then finally, I think this is the last one, the one-liner. Joe Don Baker Mitchell would definitely say when confronting a kaiju. Okay. The one-liner, Joe Don Baker's Mitchell, so that's the character. So it's the author, then the character, would definitely say when confronting a kaiju, well then, there's that, or I'm Rebecca's date with the small dick.
And here we have here's the fun part. Pick your favorite.
In therapy, Godzilla is openly self-conscious about specifically stomping that one guy's house, or he's openly self-conscious about his tiny lizard dick. Have you said what type of the food the restaurant serves? Nah, I did, and then, like, people started getting creepy about, like, trying to figure it out, and, like, I already had Carla stalk me at work, but, like, I don't care if, like, it's gonna be fun and people are gonna come in and say, like, hey, Jim, it's me, and, like, we high-five and whatever, but the idea that, like, people are peering at me from across the room and I don't know they're there is, like, that weirds me out, so I don't say.
And round 2 is history. Let's see how it'll be remembered.
Film Talk Hawk maintains first position still. Crimson Crossfire right behind second. And then Roy Johnson in third. You're going there for lunch tomorrow, and by that you mean no, you're not, right?
Each of you will be sent a prompt that requires 3 separate responses.
This part I hate. Out of all the finishes to a Quiplash game that they have, and because those other ones are like anagrams and this and that, this 3 different things. It's brutal. Talking with Princess Cass about doing Return to Monkey Island Sunday before we watch Mean Girls in the Discord. Yeah, we got Mean Girls going on in the Discord. Sunday night, the day before he asked me what date it was, and I said October 3rd. The day before that, because who wants to watch a movie on a Monday? You're still living in the headspace where you never actually paid attention to what city you're in, see? Let's just keep it like that.
All right, let's have it.
Raise your hand if you've ever been personally victimized by Regina George. You're going to be in Tucson working an event. Maybe you'll be home in time this Tuesday. As a monarch, what are 3 laws King Kong would instantly implement? Expand dong. He would expand dong, and he would expand dong. Or bananas, sweaty vagines, and then more bananas. I asked you to record something, and then there's the voice stream coming up. As a monarch, what are 3 laws King Kong would instantly implement? Bananas, sweaty vagines, and then moss bananas. The one wish every guy would wish for: bigger dick. I don't think I would ask for a bigger dick. I think I'm good with what I got. I do make people angry when I say I wish I was a little bit taller, though. You know, 6 is nice. Film Talk Hawk, he's already hanging a hammer. It's already uncomfortable. He's got to tie it down to his leg with a bandana. What are the top 3 amenities at the Monster Island Resort and Spa? Film, movies starring celebrities, and all you can drink water, and you can unlimited royal of all future rec, or the Soapland, the feet liking, and the free monster porn. The top 3 amenities. Monster Island Resort and Spa, they all go over to El Dumorte. The Soapland, the feet liking, and the free monster porn. You think I could use a bigger dick? It's too much. It's already too much. Before deciding an atomic breath, what are 3 powers they thought of giving Godzilla? Fire, I guess. Maybe control the weather? Yeah, bad breath is enough. Or giant shits, giant fire shits, giant fire shits that explode. So there we have a progression of before atomic breath. Fire, I guess. It's like atomic breath, but it's, you know, maybe control the weather. But Godzilla controlling the weather. Bad breath is enough. Skinny J gets 1 over there. Roy Johnson with the giant shits, giant fire shits. Nay, giant fire shits that then explode. Book it. Three words that every giant monster wants to hear. Where's my money? Or, oh shit, run. What are 3 words that every giant monster wants to hear? Where's my money or oh shit run? What do you say? Looks like oh shit run. Crimson Crossfire just gets where's my money. He gets 1 sympathy vote from El Duarte. Film Talk Hawk's gonna get all the points there.
Now let's see what that did to the final scores.
Big move here. Film Talk Hawk holding on to first. He ain't letting go. Roy Johnson made a stab at it at the end. Film Talk Hawk gets it. Look at, he even threatened to leave and said, Quiplash 3, this ain't for me. You know what? I'll play. And then he plays, and then he gets first place. Look at you. You did not. El Duarte is going to leave on that second place finish. It's strong. GG's. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming out. Top answers of the game off their meds and jumping stop signs. Where do we go from here? I'll take suggestions. No job. We did that yesterday. It's long. You can easily say it takes 45 minutes, and then you're like, yeah, it takes 45 minutes. That's fine. Geo Bingo. I'm down with some Geo Bingo. Got this. Rebecca loves the Geo Bingo. She threatened to fight me in the parking lot yesterday because I was trying to go to bed. I do a surprise stream yesterday. It's still not enough for Rebecca. We'll do Geo Bingo. I did what yesterday without you? Yob? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we gave you 5 minutes. You showed up at 5.5 minutes, and then you were wondering why. What happened? Play with friends / chat? Yes. All right, let's go. Where's the link button? There it is. You can just do exclamation point link, I think. There it is. You can join there. I'll put it up myself. There's that. That should get you right in. You think we were playing Geo Bingo when you first got here? It's possible. I gotta tell it where to go. Hold on. Geo Bingo Against Humanity. It's not good. We tried it for like 5 seconds, and it's just... It's not good. I don't remember specifically, but we stopped after, like, we played around. Not even a full round. It was like, oh, this is the premise to do this. It was not good. I did the same thing. I went, oh, new shit. I like new shit. What about the other one? Like Cards Against Humanity? That you won? Yeah, the Cards Against Humanity, all bad cards. That shit took 2.5 hours. That's why we only play it in the Discord. Because if everybody, it sets the winners, the winning amount based on how many people are playing, and then everybody got like within 1 of winning. So it was like the longest possible game we could have played. It was a long time, dude. It was definitely 2 hours. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Shuffling. All right. Person playing music on a street corner, a dragon, a foot magician. Anyone? Anyone? I feel like I'm a pretty worldly individual. I have no idea what a foot magician is unless you just took 2 words and mixed them together. Get rid of that. A clamp? We'll just get rid of that. Yoga? Get rid of that. We'll keep a dragon. Now, a dragon can be any picture on a sign of a dragon, a logo somewhere, the dragon at the Harry Potter thing in Universal, all that jazz. Person playing music on a street corner. That one's a little dicey. Let's pick an animal. Let's, well, do we count dragon as an animal? Let's bring up the list. Now, we have a channel in the Discord where people can put their suggestions, and then I put them. Coolio died, like today? You're right. Dragon is fictional. We'll go duck. Lemmy says duck. We do duck. Geo Bingo channel. Law Enforcer put some in here, I think. Did you think Film Talk Hawk's in the business of coming in here and lying about celebrity deaths? He probably died longer ago than 15 minutes. They just chose to announce it. Something that is reminiscent of cock and balls that is not cock and balls. Let's do a pharmacy. I like that. Do any sort of pharmacy, your local Dwayne Reed, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. He's not some edgelord tween like El Duarte. Do you know El Duarte from other streams? Or is it just from here? Yeah, he's unpickled. Heard that. Usually the tweens are like the real try-hardies. Like, look at how funny I'm being, everybody. You appreciating it? And it's like, you gotta have a fresher sound to play in this club, son. They let anybody in at Pickles. There's no barrier to entry over on Pickled Gingers. It's everybody. He doesn't even have bots that clear out the follow bots. Somebody in a mascot costume. That's Zacateros. I like it. SP Dean? Spadine? Spadine? Spadingleberry? He made a mod for that reason, to be the bad guy for him? He frequents Rob's stream as well. Rob had his little cancer scare over the last couple weeks. That's brutal. But I think he's alright now. I saw him talking about it on Twitter. I'm like, wow. Good luck out there, son. A tree with non-green leaves. That's a Crimson Crossfire one. Let's do it. You will sing this song on your wedding night? Bold of you to assume someone will marry you. We did a water park already, for sure. He was really scared, but it was benign. A duck, a dragon, a pharmacy, somebody in a mascot costume, and a tree with non-green leaves. What do you say? These all seem good. We're gonna leave it at 10 minutes? I think 7? 8. We'll split it. We'll go 9, 9.5, 8.25, 8.25. Who says 9? I feel like 10's too long. But we have been keeping it at 10 and we've still been falling short. 9 or 10? 9, 9, 9. So you're saying no. I can't do a point. I was hoping I could. 2 minutes average for each one? That's a good point. Look at, you know what? Leave it to the Asian to come in here and do the fair math and go, well, that's only, you divide. Now, here's how he got to that answer. He took the number of minutes, and he divided by the number of things we have to find. All right.
Go to fucking school for math.
I didn't go to school for math. It's freaky how much that sounds like me, but that's not me. All right. No, it's school.
Do you go to school? I don't think you really need to go to school to learn to count. I think you can go learn that at home if you like.
I think you could go and learn that at home if you'd like. That's good. Only allow Twitch players now. We'll get in. All right. A fight, poop, it's possible. All right, let's go.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
My copyright claim is denied. Espidine, guest 1586, Skinny J, Let Me In, UPP. Let's look for these dogs. Honolulu Blue, Rebecca, Zach, Roy Johnson, Jimmy Mack. Let's go. A duck. Pharmacy. All right, where are we? All right. Played about a week ago. You would sing the song at your retirement ceremony? If you're still alive. Bold of you to assume you'll retire. All right. Okay. There we go. Now we're up over here. There it is. So you grab the little guy and then you drop him on the blue lines and get that street view and then grab a picture. Do no leaves count on non-green? I mean, do you think that's the spirit of the question, Rebecca? Have me a good time until my time is up. I would say they have to be leaves. Because no leaves is not non-green leaves. It's not nothing. A Paharmsy. There it is. Book it. Hey, hey. Oh, you can rotate the view with that little thing down there? I had no idea. Let's escape. All right, I got one. It's already lit. So keep the heat going. Now, what if they only did... How do I know? How do I know when the last time the car came by was? Right up here? Can we just do this? Oh my god. And then it's just a fucking sea of green trees? I can't even dial it back to a different time. I got my ass on. This fucking thing. Believe this shit? Oh, precious little ones. Is it flowers? What the hell's going on here? What is this? Oh, Eve? Sure, why not? Escape back out of this. 5 minutes in. We're up here, and this is Hawk's side of the world up here. Damn, all of this should be picturesque reds and green, reds and oranges, but it's still so green and lush. I took some pictures driving today. There's a couple trees. Oh, and then I move forward, and then now what? Now it's all gone. There's no in between. See? You don't know. You don't know when they were here. Were they here in the spring? All right, let's keep going up. Go way up here. This is where Hawk lives. Way the fuck up here. There's not even roads. And oh, was that it? That might have been it. This might be one right here. Oh, this is it. A tree with non-green leaves. This is it. Thank you. This is the most I've gotten in a while. 2. Somebody in a mascot costume. Where are we going? All right. Where? Where could we go? Oh, here we go. Maybe over here. Somebody in a mascot costume, Sesame Place or somewhere. Oh, that's Santa. But it ain't a mascot. I mean, Santa's a mascot for Christmas. I'm going to count it. Santa's the mascot for Christmas. And it's in Gillette Stadium, the home of the New England Patriots. Pat the Patriot's got to be around here somewhere. There's no way they're having family picture time with Santa in the 50-yard line and Pat the Patriot isn't walking around in the background. It's just not possible. He's got to be here. So we'll just assume that he's here. All right. So I doubt he's way back there. Man, look at that low sun in the sky. Oh, it's that fall sky. You can feel it when you look at it. I hate it so much. Oh, every one of these people should be fed into a wood chipper. Get your picture with Santa at Gillette Stadium, and then you just go out this back door, and then someone just shoves you into a meat grinder. Man, a hurricane wiping Florida off the map, and Coolio died in the same day, 2022. It's wild, y'all. Ciao, Chad. What's up? How you doing? You sounded so wistful. I thought you'd be positive. You thought I was gonna... I was like, man, imagine coming here to get your picture taken, and right at the end, right into a wood chipper. Chad bringing in the hot news. Chad, you should have told me. I could have set up some music for you to come in on. And now, here with the news report. It's Ciao, Chad. I know it's not supposed to be Ciao, but I like how it sounds. Cacao, Chad?
Catch some fucking lightning. Ciao.
I want to see like dueling lines here between Santa and Bill Belichick. Actually, this is all set up for the soccer. And the soccer net is behind them. So these are like soccer fans. Oh my god, look at this fucking line. Look at this fucking line. God damn. Oh, imagine being Santa and you look out at this. He probably likes his job though, right? You don't dress up as Santa every day and just hate your life. I mean, you might, but you hide it. Was Gronk pretending to be Santa here? I know, that's what you would think. What are you doing Saturday, Bill? I'm gonna take the family down to Gillette. We're gonna get our Christmas family photo done with Santa. You piece of shit, Bill. That's it. 10 minutes, like that. Let's take a look at the list. Zach got... Oh, it was 9? No. I moved it up to 10, didn't I? All right, what are we doing? 40 pictures to go through. There's a duck. We're going to keep and next that. It's a mallard. I thought I moved it to 10 because you gave me that quick math. I can't argue with math from an Asian guy. There's rules to this shit. Duck in market. It's very funny. Just duck in. This fucking neon cookie sign back here. The chicken that says eat me. This has got everything. All the way from Valley Park, Missouri. Keeping next. You're not Asian, so you may have counted wrong. It's possible. Here's some ducks. Skinny J got it there. Lakewood, Washington. Is that Silver Lake? Silver Lake in Lakewood? Cape Cod Inn, the Duck Inn Pub, I mean. The Duck and Pump. This has got to be Carla's. Keeping next. Let's look for these dogs National Agency of Public Registry. What is this for? It's a duck. Where's a duck? Anybody see a duck? Am I not seeing the duck? That's a tobacco or a coffee bean. It was Spanaway Lake. Heard that. Nobody sees a duck, right? Remove. Next. Roy Johnson. What's Roy got here? A duck. Daffy Duck. There it is. Keeping next on the carousel. You think that was a sunflower seed? But no duck. I'll give you that these are ducks. Seagulls, ducks, Rebecca. Keeping next. Lemmy Ann's ducks. I mean, there has to be a duck carved into the tree, right? What, this? Oh, that's what you were saying? Remove. I didn't see one. A dragon. Is a phoenix a dragon? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you already know the answer. Listen to your heart. Is a phoenix a bird, a dragon, a not bird? No, it is not. Remove. And next, 9. To senior liver setting, anything you can think of as dragon related? 2 different mythical creatures. Roy Johnson, he's the decider. Dragon light, but that's not a picture of a dragon. It's just the word dragon. We're not going to count it. We're going to remove it next. Unless there's a picture. Unless I zoom in here on this takeaway map and there is a dragon on it. Which there is not. Remove. SP Dean. I counted the word duck earlier. I did not. Well, there was also ducks on it. Zach, leave the judging to me. There's a dragon there. Some would say it's a griffin. Those people would be wrong. A dragon here. Is this the Diagon Alley one? This is the one I was thinking of. If I would go to find a dragon, it would be here. Keeping next. Let's look for these dogs. Did they find a dragon? I don't think so. Wait, did I zoom in too far? You know I didn't. You know I didn't zoom in too far. A dragon to touch and taste labs. Journey into imagination with Figment. Is that little guy a dragon? It is Figment, right? That's the little guy that they made the popcorn buckets out of. Keeping next. You didn't realize you had a local bento place with a dragon picture and you didn't get that one. He is a dragon. A pharmacy. Rebecca's got it. How many Plan Bs have been picked up in this place? Keeping next. Let's go. Walgreens, UPP. Yes, Walgreens is a pharmacy. We'll take it. K Pharmacy. We'll take it. 306 for gas. That ain't bad. Oh, what a day. Imagine. Dunwoody Pharmacy. There's that. Zacatero gets it. Rebecca, just as a precaution, just has like Plan B and like a pepper grinder. Just puts it right on her food. CVS. That's it. Guessed. Got it. How do these restaurants have no pictures of the words that are in their name on their signs? Bastards. She got them in a Tic Tac box. Rite Aid. That's a pharmacy. That guy looks like he's fiddling around with his schnutz. Keeping next for Roy Johnson. SP Dean. A pharmacy. There it is. Vantage Pharmacy. Wait, did that say First Class Turkish Barber? I gotta look at this again. First Class Turkish Barber. That's fucking great. What a great name. Going down to the FCTB. Oh, the First Class Turkish Barber. Pharmacy, this is mine. I was about to go. I know this one. It's me. Temple Terrace Flowrider. Honolulu Blue shows us a drive-through pharmacy. For all of your Turkish barbershop needs. For all of your drive-through pharmacy needs as well. There's a pharmacy back here. Skinny J got that one. Keep it next. Look at these dogs. Look for these dogs. Let's just kick this guy now, and then we can just take care of that. There we go. We just kick you now, then we don't have to watch you attempting to play, right? It's awful. Remember you. Somebody in a mascot costume. Where are they? Oh, there he is right there. I see him. He's right there. What is it? The guy that's the let's look for these dogs was just pictures of sides of buildings and everything. And you know me. I don't suffer fools well. Keep it next. I don't even think they're in the room. I'm saying that Santa is a mascot for Christmas, and if you don't like it, you can come here and fight me. Manchester, New Hampshire. I'll meet you down at the mall. Let's go. Fight you at Blockbuster.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Somebody in a mascot costume. There's a whole bunch of them. And then there's a mix and match mascot costume thing underneath it. SP Dean's got it. Keep it next. Where's the costume? That was it. What do you mean? Somebody in a mascot costume. There's that. Keep it next. Guest. Somebody in a mascot costume. What are they? Dressed up like a functional member of society? Joke's on them. Wrong. Remove it next. It's one of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. A tree with non-green leaves. Roy Johnson picks this. I'll take it. Brown is not green. Keep it next. Lemmy. A tree with non-green leaves. Keep it. Red leaves. Even though it's not fall, that works. Keep it next for guest. A tree with non-green leaves. I'll take that. That's that purpley kind of... I know those. Red is not green. It's a good answer. A tree with non-green leaves. Right here in the front, those look yellowy. I'll take it. And those in the back look yellowy. Why not? Keep it next. I will take tree and bush as the same. I feel like I would have given the same speech of, nah, there's a whole bunch that aren't green back there. A tree, a bush, a shrub. It's all under the same umbrella as far as GeoCities goes. Oh, Zach, we'll let chat decide. No. I don't know, Zach, that just teaches you in the next life, have a nicer set of tits and people will give you the on the fence answers. A tree with non-green leaves. We'll take a little bit of brown. There's some browns back there. There's some nons. We're going to allow it, keep, and go to score. Perfect. Let's do another one. Let's all go to the lobby. You're 50 pounds overweight. Happy to report that you already do have a nice set of tits. What are we going to do for this? We need an animal. All right.
Make yourself a damn quesadilla.
All right. A crab, a goat, a bear. I'll take a bear. Let's look at the list. Someone with a briefcase. That's one of Crimson's from way back in February. I'll take it. Someone with a briefcase, a bear, something. Oh yeah, you guys are already doing them down here. That's right. Something that would make me cringe. Something Guy Fieri related. An odd couple. A moose. We already have an animal. A store with a funny name. Funny's subjective. Because I think the duck in market is good. But is it funny? It's clever. But is it funny? What about a foreign embassy? I can do that. I can restart Steam. Okay. I like construction. A foreign embassy, construction. Microphone, a crossing guard. Crossing guard's good. All right, let's add that. Tits, let tits now. Storefront with a funny name, subjective. Moose, no. Odd couple, delete. Crossing guard. Oh, man, I do like crossing guard. You don't know what a foreign embassy is? It's like a government building where, like, if you were in Paris, they have... You've never heard of, like, the U.S. Embassy in Paris, the U.S. Embassy in Moscow, insert other capital city name there. Aren't all embassies foreign? Yes. Oh, we won't do... No, wait, didn't I add construction? I did. So we won't do bulldozer. We'll just do a construction, some sort of construction, whether it's on a building, on the highway, like just some clear outdoor work going on either the road, on scaffolding on a building, whatever. I guess. All right. So Rebecca doesn't know what a foreign embassy is, so we'll get rid of it. Bulldozer. All right, then we do bulldozer and no construction. It's one or the other. You have one that's been going on for the last 20 years? One what? We have done construction before, so we'll just do a bulldozer. I like a sailboat. A French restaurant, that's good. Oh, you know the... sailboat, French restaurant, I like it. A real French sounding restaurant. The White Flag, the Truffled Pig, the Good Sexers. Le Jimmy's Mac House, you know. A bear, someone with a briefcase, a bulldozer, a sailboat, a French restaurant. One other place. That one building that shouldn't be there is a good one. But not now. Can it be the French restaurant David and A had their fight outside of? Yes. Not the other one. One more thing. A museum? Ah, fair enough. And when we start this, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Nine minutes. We didn't bump it up. I thought I did. Maybe it was on 8 and I bumped it up to 9. A bear, someone with a briefcase, a bulldozer, a sailboat, a French restaurant, and a museum. Museum of any kind. Everybody ready? Let's go. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys wait here. I should zoom in on something so it looks better on the... South Carolina. This is where we live, though. We'll live right up here. How's this Spartansburg area? Nice. Greenville? Nice. All this little section right up here. How long before I get in a fight in North Carolina? South Carolina? South Carolina. All right, bathroom time. right, we're back. Thank you for that, Lemmy.
Nothing could break me down.
You're getting broken down. Exactly. All right, let's get some places here. Too late. Sailboats? There's got to be ones in Myrtle Beach. Why no? Oh, that's some nice beaches. All the housewives pulling up. Hello, ma'am. Welcome. Welcome to Google. Where's Grandpa? He's down at the beach metal detecting. This is a hobby that is done strictly to get away from your family. I found a key. Guess what I found? I found a stupid ring worth $5. I got up at 3 a.m. and went down to the beach with fucking $500 worth of equipment. You know what I found? Couple fucking shotgun casings. Get some more bottles, because these bottles are lonely. I'm hoping I can see some sort of pier. But I got Stugats. I got nothing. Damn, this is giving me nothing. There's gotta be. How's there no slips down here? What is there? Where do they put their boats? It's a sailboat. It doesn't just say boat. It doesn't just say boat. It says sailboat. It'll be a picture of a sailboat. You find the Sailboat Diner, the Sailboat Inn, the Sail Away Boat and Resort. I'm showing, wow. Fishing pier. Don't mind if I do. What do we got? Fishing pier. Oh. Oh. Oh, sailless boats. These cork soakers. You should find a boat in Maryland. I mean, anywhere along the East Coast, I should be able to easily find a boat. These are the people here, they build their houses on this swampy marsh, right? And then like a hurricane comes in and knocks their house over and everybody's like, oh no, my God, your house. No shit. When you wake up and you can smell the ocean, you're probably too close to the water because shit's been popping off lately. I mean, sure, you can smell the ocean 364 days out of the year, but it's that one day where you can't because it's been washed away. Look at this, nothing. It's too early for even boats to be out. Goddamn cork soakers. Holden Beach. Holden These Nuts Beach. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left. Find it quickly. I'm not giving up on the I'm not giving up on the sailboat. Now I'm way up here on the beach. The next 2.5 minutes of my life are dedicated to finding goddamn sailboat. Some sort of regatta. Where are we? Oh, God. Nothing. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, wait, is that a buoy? How far away are we? Oh, that might be a sailboat. That's a buoy. That's a sailboat. I'm not gonna mark it. I couldn't defend it. I think it is, though, because it's so far away, but it's the same size as the closer buoy. Oh, there's a sailboat. There it is. We got it. Book it. 1 minute left. Oh, there's a whole bunch of sailboats. This is what we were looking for. Sailboat Village. Right here in the Sailboat District. Take an updated one. Boom. That's it. It made the whole journey worth it. A bear? Can I get right to Boston Garden from here? Wait, where's the... Okay. Like right... You'd say... Sunshine kind of life, baby, baby. Not gonna get it fast enough. How did we do that time? Where's everybody's numbers? I understand. I get it. 36. I did my best. Why is downtown barren when you need it the most? I know, right? That's how it is. I needed the leaves, and then they happen to get it at the pinnacle of spring. The Bear and the Swan. Stylish bedrooms. That's cute. I like it. SP Dean. Nice. All the way from Chumagna, England. Keep it next. You got more than one. Couldn't find a bulldozer. Heard that. What do we got? A bear? Oh, and a dragon. Is that Toothless? Is that Lord Vader in the back? What is that? Is that a fallen soldier carved out of wood? What is that? We're gonna keep that bear. Keep it next. You couldn't find a dude with a briefcase? Kicking yourself about that last round. You forgot you knew a pharmacy called Butt Drugs. So much better than Walgreens. It's true. It's Black Bear Tavern, Atlanta, Georgia. Zacatero representing. There's real bears. Skinny J. Getting real bears in there. Let me in or Sad Bear. Lonely Bear Island. SP Dean, someone with a briefcase. There he is. Look at him. You like the Kiefer label for the log carvings? That's some folksy type shit. There are no sailboats in yours, but it's pretty. Someone with a briefcase. A messenger bag is not a briefcase, Lemmy. I'll allow it. Bulldozer. Yes. Skinny J. Big points. UPP with the bulldozer here. Lots of them. Excavators. Excavators? Excavators? A messenger bag is not a briefcase. No, it could have been. Bulldozer. See, Zach, what did I tell you last round? You get some tits, things go your way every once in a while, you know? And then you said I do have tits. We'll see if it goes your way this time. A bulldozer. This looks like a zoom in of a diorama. That is a bulldozer there, right in the center. Honolulu Blue. Keep it next, sorry. Sailboat. Guest 1586. This is Carla. I don't see a sailboat. I mean, no, that is a sailboat, just the sail's not up. But it is a sailboat. These are all sailboats. These are sailboats without the sails. Keep it next. SPD sailboats. Let's see. What is this? Is this not loading? Are we just in the darkness here? I feel like this is removing next. Reload, bottom left. All right, I'll go back. Oh, there we go. Wait, what are we doing? All right, we're in. Sorry. You got it there. All right, we're back. We're all set. Got that sailboat. Sorry. Sailboats here. Yes. They got mizzen masts. Something I heard in a movie once. Maybe that's it. Keep it next. Sailboat. Lemmy, 15 out of 36 here. That's a whole, I would say, a plethora. Would you say a plethora of sailboats? Some speedboats. Some beach cruisers. But definitely sailboats. Keep it next. Honolulu Blues got sailboats. The Miz and the Mass. Thing you do in the kitchen to organize your stuff. Mise en place. Mise en mast. It's all possible. Charlestown Maritime Center. That's a sailboat. That's a sailboat, UPP. Had to go all the way to Marathon, Florida. My sailboat. We watched the journey of this in real time. There they are, out sailing around, being boats. You know how they do. Rebecca just likes the picture. She's already warned us. Chicago Harbor Lighthouse. Chirac. There it is. Oh, look at ice. Cold. See, when you live in the cold climates and you see the sun like this isn't a clear day. I mean, it is to the naked eye. But it's like gray. And the sun's low. And it feels cold when you look at it. Doesn't it? Feels like a foreign land. It's cold as fuck. I mean, there's ice on salt water, so you know that's not good. The ice pieces are pretty. Until you step in it. Oh, I hate it so much. Every year, I don't know how I'm going to make it through the winter, and then every year I do. I would never survive as a pilgrim. Keep it next. They could play NHL games on that water. Truth. French Restaurante. It's a brasserie right away. You got brasserie in the title. Automatic French restaurant. Keep it next, UPP. French Restaurante for Skinny J. Donde. LaSalle Bistro. Bistro and brasserie. That's the 90 Day Fiancé place? Wait, let's go back. The sun is nice, but that day was freezing, I'm sure. True that. Oh, yeah, this is it. They were so popular, they got a new sign. Keep it next, that one. LaSalle Bistro. It looks closed. Like, it looks like there's construction going on. And those signs aren't doing it any favor either. Coming up on this episode of Jimmy Mac's Kitchen Nightmares. Keeping next. Carrabba's Italian Grill. Honolulu. I mean, it says Italian right in the name. Is there even... I'm gonna even turn my head slightly. Maybe there's one next door. That food court I went to today, well, I just walked into it, so I'm like, what kind of food court they got in here? At the outlets, it was the most depressing thing I've ever seen. Two of the places weren't even open. And a lot of places like that, like malls and shit, they have in the contract that you have to open because half-closed stores doesn't really fill everybody with like good feelings, you know? It's just desolate tumbleweeds. But it was just in the food court. There was 2 places closed in the food court, and it was depressing. The one place in there was called the Chicken Pro. I think if you're a Chicken Pro, you don't have to put it on a sign there, cowboy. And it's not making me want to challenge you. Hey, if he says he's a Chicken Pro, who am I? French restaurant. What is this? La Madeleine, the French bakery and cafe. Man, I hate signs like this. It just looks so low rent. Oh, they got dine-in and curbside. 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Thank God. Thank God there's a tattered sign hanging up. Like, look, like you spend all this money on your facade. All of this. And then you're like, let's just get a vinyl fucking sign and tie it up haphazardly. I just hate it. I have a personal, it has a white, this is a French flag. We're going to keep it next to it. Lemmy signed in. Le Vins de France. But how do I know this isn't a shoe store? We'll keep it next. Again, Lemmy's got tits, it wins. French restaurant, the Bar Brasserie La Parisienne. Oh, look at that. Your taste buds will say ooh la la. You think it'd be better if you actually went to France? Probably. You could have gone to France and picked any restaurant. You picked a Mexican place in France, still a French restaurant. Keep it next. It was in the French Pavilion in Epcot. The French Memoise Bakery. Duxbury, Massachusetts. Keep it next. You did go to France? Oh, that was straight up from France? You missaw the dude in the logo and thought it was a Ratatouille mouse? We are inside. L'Ortolan? Is that what it says? Very nice. I can smell it. Can look at it. You can smell crisp linens. Keep it next. I think I was commenting on a vinyl sign on a grocery store too in your first stream? Possibly. You regretting not picking the Italian restaurant you've been to in Paris? How easy is it to find though? High Museum of Art. I'll say. Zacatero, keep it next. Where better to find a French restaurant than Epcot? No, France. Main Street Museum. This is like the John F. Kennedy Museum. There it is. Go in there and see. Learn kind of the history. Him and his brother tag team in Marilyn Monroe. Then she got mouthy, so they whacked her. A museum? Is this a museum of fun? What is this? Indianapolis? Is this the Indianapolis Science Museum? Is this a children's museum? I don't really see anything that says museum. I really like this. It's the Children's Museum. I like them sticking their head in the top there. Like they're climbing in. That's good. I like it. We'll keep it. Chicago, Illinois. The Museum of Mexican Art. All the way up in Chicago. See? See a dino crashing into the wall? If I turn around? Is this a joke? What if I turn around and Lemmy's in this picture and she's giving the camera the finger? She's like, man, that's the longest con I've ever done in my whole life, and it was worth it. Who's that? Bizarro Superman? I mean, that's how useless DC is they can have characters on a marquee and people go, who is that? Because Mexican art in Chicago totally makes sense. Oh my God, there he goes. Look out, buddy. Jeez. Thankfully, he did it in the fenced-in area. You know, thankfully the dinosaur smashed into the wall in this little neatly fenced-in area here. Keep it next. It's good, I like it. Rebecca and her Modern Museum of Mexican Art. Yes, look at it. It's like you're in the Pueblos, you know? It's like... Just look at this right here, and it's like you can feel the sandy earth below your feet. Surprisingly easy to find the Italian restaurant in Paris. Now you know for next time. I would say, yeah. It's a museum of science and industry. The end industry makes it sound very very communist. The Children's Museum and Good Workers Republic. Keeping next. 2 left. This is definitely a museum. It's the V&A Museum Cast Court. UPP's museum, the Missouri History Museum. Usually it's the museum of, so I started to preamble it. Very nice. Keep it next. And then finally, Union Station. Oh, didn't we look at this before? Weren't we on this side of town once when you were showing us the way you drank and shit? I feel like it was near here, right? I feel like we were down the road here. And then this is like a train museum or some shit. It's a museum of museums. It's a coffee table book featuring other coffee table books. It's the Washington State History Museum. There we go. Keep and go to the score. We gonna do one more? Want to play Crash Word for a round? Crash Word? One more? You want me to try to read Horton Reads a Who? Geo Bingo. Song Leo. Crash Words. One more of this. It's evenly split. Crash Word. The other Song Leo. I know what you meant. Crash Word. LGs. All right, let's go Crash Word. Poll? Oh, like a poll, like P-O-L-L. I feel like it's good. We'll do Crash. I like Geo Bingo. Starter room. Required Twitch login. Streamer mode. Silly room code. Give it to me all. Tonight.
Hello.
I'm in. You'll be into. Oh, the room code is hump. Cheeky room codes. There's that. Let's get this set up over here. Properties.
Hello. Hello.
There it is. Zacatero's in. Crimson Crossfire. Rebecca. Skinny J. You don't know how to play Crash Word? Of course you do. Oh no, I gotta do Crash Word. The dishwasher bot should tell us how to play? No? Oh, maybe it won't do it because it can't. Because it couldn't play the sound, so it won't release the text without the sound. So hopefully I'm out of work early enough where when we run to the dispensary, let's say we get out at 3, it takes us like 48 minutes there, then an hour back, 4 or 5. Maybe a quick baseball game tomorrow. I got to get back into doing the baseball games. C-Reed needs something to listen to while he's at work during the week. Honolulu Blues in, Carla's here, UPP, LG, Skinny J, Rebecca, Crimson Crossfire, Zacatero. Jake's here. Me and Jake have been communicating all day, as I said, about the mac and cheese powder. You can't do it. Only Jake and I can do it.
Cotton candy Trix yogurt. Slather me in it.
There's also Jake's friend code.
Slather me in it.
This is Jake's Switch code if you need it. You're not getting mine, so you might as well add him. I only play when I'm with him. I moved my Switch back to the TV so I can lay on the couch and play Splatoon, and let me tell you something. I forget how enjoyable couch lounging playing games are. Come see how much Splatoon I played. Dude, you were level 17 like a week ago. I can't imagine what you are now. I think I'm around 9 or 10. Lucas is in. We'll start the game. Let's go. Anyone can join in at any time. The point of this, all players enter a one-word clue to help the guesser guess the mystery word. If 2 or more players enter the same clue, that clue is hidden from the guesser. You play Switch only in your bed. Nice. It's very specific. Everybody try and come up with a word. I'm the guesser. We'll go right through the list once, twice. We'll see how it is. You play your Switch. You work the old man in the canoe only in bed. I like to stand on the outside of the bathtub in the shower and see if I can hit the wall on the other side the long way. That's what you just got to practice. You got to believe in yourself. It's like the long jump. You know, you just got to think about going real far. All right, let's see. I have to make a guess of the word featuring time, boarding, war, twilight, area, tea. I'm going to say the word. This is what you come here for. You belief and strength of the streamers guessing. Nailed it.
Ugly, you're disgusting.
Nailed it. It felt great as I was typing it. Thanks to everybody. Danger Zone was a good one. It was removed. Zacatero's turn. Let's go. I could cheat here. I won't. I gotta change the fast times. 45 seconds for the clue timer. Guess timer's a minute. Post game delay 10 seconds. Mas rapido. Let's go. Lewis. I don't know why I keep calling you Lewis, but I don't think it's gonna move. You remember never crashing for the longest time in the last game? Well, you did now. Lucas and Honolulu crashed, taking one of the good words with them. Who's left? Balls, marching, windy, alloy, Cooper, trumpet, and top. Ah, yes, top band, top trumpet, wind band. The old wind band, the old copper band I could give you. Crimson Crossfire is the guesser this turn. Oh, no, it can't. It's got to be... There it is. So also, we got... Oh, no, wait. Nailed it. There it is. Crimson Crossfire gets magazine from Clip, L, Cosmopolitan, Vogue, periodical, subscription. Got it. Follow that link to go watch the dramatic first half of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge over on Jake's stream. That was the end of June, wasn't it? It was the end of June, and now we're going back here at the end of September. Saturday, we'll finish playing that. We have to finish it. Because if not, there'll only be like 1 or 2 levels left, and then you know we ain't coming back to finish 2 levels. You're not sure how this game works? You type a word in. We're smashing the whole thing, no doubt. I hope so. Rebecca's got a guess. All right, here we go. The shirt, checkered, pattern, Boss Tones cargo, Skinny J and UPP, crashed.
Hey, Crashy. What are you doing down there?
Skinny J, UPP. Out. UPP, only 4 rounds in, already 2 crashes. It's got to be somebody. So let me ask chat, this is the one question that me and Jake don't know if we really agree on, but if I were to just send out like mac and cheese powders of different kinds every month, would you want me to pack the pasta with it, or would you just want the powder and you'll buy your own pasta? One of us wants an all-in-one solution with the pasta and powder, and then the other one thinks that the better idea is to just send out the powder. No pasta necessary, says Lemmy. Skinny J's the guesser this turn. The word is Dak. Unless it's dinosaur pasta, I'm good. Pasta's cheap. We can get our own. Wait, did I just say the word out loud? Just give you the powder? That's what I thought. And, like, it allows you to use, like... I didn't prep them. But I know that, like... dietary restrictions and whatnot, and then like, so if they can't eat it, they're gonna throw it away. Did I say it out loud? I felt like I read the little streamer window that's just for me saying the word is, and then I was like, all right, here's the word, let's see if they get it. Like I'm throwing it over to a real host in a game show. You weren't paying attention, so no foul. Heard that. Wow, I can't believe that didn't crash. So if I get like a... I want it in a baggie because if it's in a container, then that could poke through like a padded envelope. So the flatter and smaller, like, rather than high, you know? So if we get one of those like Mylar black bag or like foil bag type things with the clear in the front and then it's Mylar in the back, it's like how they pack like trail mix and shit like that, right? With the zip top thing. Put the powder into that and then I can put it in a padded envelope and send it out. One of these, this whole thing holds 2 cups. It's just shy of 2 cups when I make it. So if you use 2 tablespoons each one, that's 16 servings of mac and cheese. That's a lot. So do I have it and give you 8? What's a reasonable amount of mac and cheese to get? These are all the questions that we have for you, the people. You're doing low carb, but you can use the powder and lots of other things. I tossed my fries in it the other day. I put it on popcorn. I've tried it on a bunch of different stuff, and it always works. How much time we got? Nailed it? Wow. Quint Government 540 5 Geometry Military. Maybe line up a little caterpillar of it on the counter and give it a snort. You can do it. Yeah, you could do that if you want. You do key bumps with it all day, like just to keep you a little pep in your step. You could definitely toss it on some chicken thing. 11 out of 10 will snort. So I've been putting fentanyl in it all. That gets you coming back. So we gotta... So we'll think, and then like during the winter time, we're gonna have to switch it up and do the hot chocolates. So like for the next 2 months, I could do the mac and cheese powder. Then that'll give everybody enough to get through the winter. And then for like 2 months, I can do the mac and cheese stuff. Then go back to doing like 2 months of salts, 2 months of rib rubs. And then boom, we're right back to mac and cheese season. Is the powder like traditional mac and cheese flavor? Nothing else? No, this one I made now. So it's got powdered cheddar, ground mustard powder. Everything I say is powdered form. Milk, butter, Worcestershire, onion powder, garlic pepper, and hickory. Remember, fennel, not fentanyl. Sage advice. So you don't even need to like add milk to this powder because there's already powdered milk and butter in it. Yeah. When I make it, I just make it with the like leftover pasta water and just stir it around. But I'm not a cop. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's what Jake was sending me. That's what he was talking about. Airtight zippered display pouches. A carton's $1,000 for 118 bucks. Then I would have to go into some other business just to go through the bags. The business will be buying bags by the thousand, packaging them into smaller bunches, and then selling those. That's what they do with the quart containers and shit that I buy. Is because you buy those by the case at the grocery, at the like Restaurant Depot, like restaurant only shopping stores. You get like 250 of them. But then they don't have smaller amounts. So then you just break it down into smaller like 25, 50 packages and then sell those. All right. What's the word here? Oh my God. UPP. You know? Zach, booty, butt, top, down, Rebecca, me.
He's the worst person in the world. Huge skank. Terrible.
Huge skank. Terrible. No, Chiminge. Oh, I'm the guesser. We're back around to the top. Let's do one more. All right. I'm the guesser, waiting for the clues. We'll go through one more time. You thought about putting me? I strike you as a bottom, Rebecca? Come on. You seem too sassy to be a bottom. Unless you're like one of those bratty bottoms that argue, and then it's like you're still getting it. You're like, make me. Oh, I'll make you. Wait, what? I'm the guesser. What do we got? UPP and Lucas have crashed. You missed all the commentary in that round. You had a turtle heading? I get that. UPP and Lucas are out. It's bitter, Twizzlers, rope, sweet, confection. Ooh. Licorice is correct. That's all. We'll give it the quick one. Big bottom energy from the streamer? Yeah, that's what they say. And they meet me and then go, man, Jim really likes to take it, doesn't it? That's the energy I give off. All right. Crimson's turn. Let's see if we can't punish him. Oh, shit, right as it was ready to tone out anyhow. There we go. There we go. Did we skip Zach? Zach's AFK? Oh yeah, that's what that little mark is. So he must have gone AFK. Heard that. He wasn't even here to get the joke. He would have appreciated it. The update works? I mean, I feel like he's constantly tweaking this. Sea Sponge. Like SpongeBob, right? Hawaii, Crown, Pizza, Bob Sponge, SpongeBob, Bob, Aloha, and Tropical, KSSto. Crimson said Hawaiian, even though Hawaii was in the thing, like a fucking prick. This kid, it's like he's trying to fuck with me on purpose, you know what I mean? He comes in here and he sits there like the goodest of boys, and then the first opportunity he gets, he fucking drives the game right into the ground. Oh, what a prick. It says Hawaii. It says SpongeBob, and then you go Hawaiian.
Say lot word when few word do track.
You thought someone messed up is all. I thought everyone else was playing a different game. It couldn't have been me, says Crimson. It's Rebecca's turn here. Let's see. We're in. Brand new rad. Oh wait, Kerr was here and he talked about the barbecue place I was going to, but I don't think he ever said his opinion on the barbecue place we were going to. Lemmy, you got to come up with a new jam thing. So we do exclamation point jam, and then it'll be all the little dancing bunnies. Rebecca's making her guess. It's, Carla. 21 is such a great clue. Television, Earhart, first, airport, airplane. KSS, though. Rebecca said travel, the 21 travel, or the 21 pilots. Travel television, Amelia Earhart. You met 21 pilots once at some sort of meet and greet? Yeah, they do all right. I don't hate them. Uh-oh, LG's and Honolulu Blue. Is that what you want, Lemmy? Uh, 21 Pilots has some good songs. Oh, you know it's good when Kyla's backing you. All right, LG's Honolulu Blue have crashed out here, but we got Boston, Butterhead, Bib, Rabbit, Raps. What is it? The Blurry Face album is straight fire with no skips. Oh, in a time when skips are plentiful. Skinny J has all the clues. They're right here. It's Kesha, Die Young. Let's go. Skinny J trying to play from the turlet. Iceberg. The people's lettuce. Butterhead, Boston is the type. You said hops. It's LG's turn. Let's go. I got mine in. No crashes yet. Crimson Crossfire. First in. So you know it's an easy word. You're getting bopped. Prickly, ornamental, figure, tree, best fruit, and Anjou. It's a good kind. The prickly, that's a good one too. Ornamental, that throws everybody off. And then me and Skinny J crash. We were a little rude though. We should have crashed.
Ooh.
Got it. LG says pear. It was pear-shaped. Prickly pear. Ornamental pear? The old ornamental pear. Are these pears for eating? No, my God. Those are the ornamental pears. Don't touch that. We got company coming over. My God, he almost ate the ornamental pears. People think we live in a hovel if we don't have ornamental pears out. We are judged. Film Talk Hawk makes it in. Google Corn, how we doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Here we, oh my God, Film Talk Hawk comes right in and pulls it right out from underneath Crimson Crossfire. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. UPP's got to make a go at it with age, sex, bail, Adams, jail, and link. What is the word? This is a rich tapestry of many different types. We're getting raided with C-Reed and a party of 13. C-Reed, thank you so much. I was just mentioning how come hell or high water after the trip to the dispensary tomorrow, I'm going to call a baseball game. You need something to do at work. You need something to listen to at work, and what better thing to listen to than the soothing sounds of Jimmy Mack calling an entirely made-up baseball game as if it was real. Here they come. Jesus got her kitties in. Did Google Corn come with the raid, or did they come in first? UPP, did you miss it? I didn't hear that. Yeah, so I think you missed it. What is up, Siri? Were you drawing today? Was this a commissioned art piece that someone was having you do? Do you want to tell us about it? Or should we just shut up, old man, and play some GD games? Good to see you, and hell yes to the baseball. I've been threatening it. I almost started with it today, but since today is like the real stream day, I didn't want to start the stream with it. But you were painting a Viking friend and had a good old time. That's the one you want, Lemmy, for Jam? You just checked your Twitch, saw I was live, and stopped by. Look at that. I'm a needle mover. That's what they say. They go, Jimmy's one of those guys that when you see him, you get online. You don't want to miss out. It's the FOMO. It's real. Honolulu is making a guess here. We're just playing a couple rounds of Crash Word here. If you want to get in, there's a link. What's a Mook Games up there? You can press that. I don't know if you can press it. Probably not, right? You go to whatsamook.games, room code HUMP. I'll throw her in your Discord if you like to see. You dug how it came out. I love it. Did you paint like an actual person, or did you paint on paper? Because I don't know how deep the rabbit hole of C-Reed's painting goes. You know what I mean? Are you like, is your Viking friend over there with like arms on his head like he's getting a spray tan? And you're like, all right, a little bit around here, a little happy face around the belly button. Whatever your system is, I don't know. Did you try the new shout-out thing? Does it work well? What's the shout-out thing? I made it so VIPs and new people have a little box around them. What are you talking about shout-out thing? Hey. Hey, you painted a portrait on paper of a real-life friend using photo reference where we had blood across his face and a bone in his ear after a Viking festival. I can already picture it. I can't wait. Let's check it out. Send it to the Discord. Thanks so much. Self-promo time? Are you going to show us the shout-out function? It's in there now. Shout out was given to Jake Twitchin. Oh, there it is. What little things do you have to do? Slash shout out? No, that didn't work. None of the slashes I have work. They updated some shit on this the other day. It was making HJ mad. It's baked in, I think, slash shout out. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. If I do slashes and if I do ats, it doesn't pull up everybody's name like automatically, but when I go to someone else's stream, it works. I don't know what it... Hey. Hey. All right, let's see. Now I should have this updated. Let me. God damn it. That part didn't show up. What, with the ats and everything? Yeah, they did some sort of update. And then now before you start the broadcast, it tells you not to put in your own things on this like pre-stream thing, because if they are on Twitch already, it'll eliminate them. There's just some weird like back end stuff that Twitch changed, and it's not really worth them announcing it, but like stuff doesn't work anymore. Like streamer and mod view, you can't at and then start typing people's names and have it fill in. And like right now when I do the slash to like do raid or predictions, it would normally show like the list as it does with everybody, I'm guessing. But here it doesn't do that. You have to pull up a second stream to at. What a load of shit. That's what I like. I don't know why the Jim Bopping didn't show up. That's strange too, isn't it? Like, why would he do the rest of them and then not that? It's not like there's a weird space. Especially since it's mine, right? I don't know. I should have clearance to use all my own emotes. I know a guy. It's me. Film Talk Hog at the end here. Be sure to like the best clues to help the guesser. Nimbus Nico, look at that. Coming in hot with a real solid piece of advice. But it doesn't matter because Film Talk Hawk guests stream when the answer is leak. The old stream hole. The dripping stream. The drip stream. Motherfucker indeed. Let me see. I saw these guys in Vegas. Like walking around, not like at a show. Damn me fly. Hey. Hey.
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body.
I think it's time.
I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body.
They did break up right after it was over.
Look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, when I'm at the mall, security just can't buy them all.
Oh, I'm the guesser.
And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a speedo
Trying to tan my cheeks. Hey.
This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt. And
Let's still get service. Why? We'll just leave this guy up here. This guy goes so hard. All right, here we go. It's Jimmy's guess. Let's go. He throws his hands in the air like you just don't care.
I'm sexy and I know it.
All right. Here we go. We're looking at kinky, apprehend, jeans, chains, shirt, ear, and sleeve. I'm going to say, I don't think this is it. I am the greatest crash word player in the history of not just this generation, all the generations that come before and the ones that dare try to follow me after. I was left with this melange of clues of all time. He got cuff out of that, my God. That's right. Lay on the alkaloids. I deserve them. Keep them coming. I won't be embarrassed. Please, for real. So you're having a hard time to do with the slash command? You just had to go to the chat settings and now it works? What do we have to do? Show mod icons, show moderation actions, chat appearance. Review unbanned requests. None.
You're ugly. You're disgusting.
How dare you, Rebecca? Funnest personality. It's true. I submitted nothing. Death.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait. Is it supposed to be hearse, like a car? Or is hearse a word I'm unfamiliar with? It's Rebecca's turn. Throw. Put completely unrelated words up here. Rebecca out here sending unsolicited cooter pics. Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott. Wayne Gretzky. Why does he keep doing it, Lemmy? What happened? Never unsolicited. Well, a little early morning. And never cooter pics. Oh, that's real. That's for special times. Titty pics can be unsolicited. Whatever. We'll just pretend we're in France. Just show them off. Let them fly. Rebecca's trying to guess the word out of planner. Cyan? Cyan? Cayenne? The cayenne pepper. Mock-up, technical, structure, draftsman, framework, indigo, and Lego. I have no idea. Rebecca sends no vagine pictures. It's all strictly booty hole and nipple shots. One errant hair coming out the side. Real curly, though. She can't pluck it. It's like good luck. You know, she got to think about it. No problem showing off my tits when I was younger. Exactly.
Booty, 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 rockin' every well. Booty, 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 rockin' every well.
I don't think you're going to be able to put me bopping in the thing there, Lemmy. I don't know why.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Maybe I can... What if I do the... What if we get rid of the 8 and then we use it all from BTTV? Because it should just be Jimmy bobbing. I just look up to the ceiling. Alright, try it now. I always see you on Twitter, like, over on my spicy channel, but then there's nothing, like, nothing ever happens. No one's ever like, I can't wait, no one's anything. Rebecca just threatens nudity on this imaginary other hidden account. No, see, it doesn't do it there either. I tried, it still didn't work. Skinny J got Cruise with yacht. Tom Cruise? Thomas. You put Thomas and then someone else put Tom. LGs. Oh, just do that? Alright. No. Let's try this. This.
What did you just say to me? Give yourself a fuck.
See, oh, see, it went there. There we go. All right, so that's it. I just got to change it to the VTT ones. All right, we're in. We are live setting up channel commands here.
Ooh.
LG's gets blood from Burgundy, Vampires, Type, Murder, Lust, Rare, and Crips. Oh, we gotta do the extra points. I keep forgetting. Nico told us. And then you get the little bouncing Jimmy now. Lucas and Skinny J have already crashed out. Nailed it. Flying, Hindenburg, Zeppelin, Sky, Pinpoint, Floating, Lucas, Skinny J, and LGs have crashed out. Where's mine? Can I give extra points to me for being awesome? No, we'll do Zeppelin. We'll give one more over here to Hindenburg, one over here to Flying. I never do that, but ever since Nimbus Nico says, hey, you know, it reminds me that I should be doing that. Carla's turn. Oh, that's right. I bought ice cream to go with my brownie that I have left over. Oh, we got to get out of here. I got to get high. I got to take a quarter pound of a brownie to the face with some peanut butter caramel ice cream. Well, I don't have to be to work till 10 tomorrow. And quite frankly, the boss is opening at 8 o'clock, and if I'm a little late, I don't really get in trouble. So, I'm an international TV superstar. I don't know if you know this, but you don't really have to play by the same rules. It's like I have tits all the time. You know what I mean? I'm like out here living that life of boobs. 3 people crashed out.
What are you doing down there?
Rebecca, Honolulu Blue, and Skinny J. Locker, Imperial, Shoe, and 5. I'm gonna say Hawks 5 is the reference to a $5 footlong. Carla guessed size, which is good. Shoe size, locker size, Imperial size, 5 size. 5 guys, 5 size. What is the current song? That was Turn Me On, featuring Nicki Minaj, the DJ, David Guetta. Guetta? This is my favorite Frank Ocean song. No, Slide's my favorite Frank Ocean song. But if Slide was on, I would say Novocaine is. So. All right, Lucas. You like Nikes? Well, boy, do I have some pictures for you. I went to the Nike outlet today. I was interested in 3 different pairs. None of them my size. It's between Lost and Slide. Lost is good too. A potato flew around my house before you got here. French-Japanese fusion? Not true. So close with that. Carrot cake shoes? You don't have carrot cake shoes? Oh, no. You were talking about my carrot cake shoes. No, they didn't have those. We'll stop at the other outlet. I went to the one like 20 minutes south from me, and then there's the outlet right when we go over into Maine before we get to the dispensary. We went there to get the fleeces last time, and they didn't have the fleeces, and then the girl was like, did you find everything? And I said, well, you don't have the fleeces that I got the email about. And she's like, let me see the email. I'm like, if you don't know that you have the email about a sale on fleeces and you don't have any fleeces, what's me showing you the email gonna do? You go, oh yeah, shit, look at that. I'm supposed to have fleeces out. But then you didn't. So now what? Now I gotta wait here like Joe Bob the doorknob while you go into dry storage and start looking around for old coats? Fuck off. I'll buy my 2 t-shirts and go home. Oh, I thought you meant the shoes. Ivy, Slide, Novocaine, come from someone who doesn't listen to Frank Ocean. See? Even if you don't listen to Frank. All right, I submitted nothing. Fall, Canada, T, Ericsson, Nimbus. Just wait, we got to give this. Give Toronto Maple laughs. It's Nimbus's turn now. Nimbus, do you stream or do you just have a really high quality avatar? It's very borderline streamer-esque. Should I click on your name? Well, I can't do it now. You gotta yell at me again. No one's crashed yet. Get ready. Took out Skinny J right at the knees. Crack. This was an easy one. I could have guessed anything else. Legends dropping Frank knowledge, right? I used to be that way. I used to think Frank was like a lot less well known, but then when you talk to people, they're like, oh shit, love that. And you're like, oh. Because he doesn't like get much radio play and stuff. And Skinny J, LGs, and Jimmy Mac all crashed out on this. Nimbus Nico trying to make a guess here. Crustacean, Blue Softshell, Softshell King, Krusty, and STD. It's not really a disease. It's more like a parasite. You know? Like, I get where you were going with that, but technically it's just bugs. It's not really... Are we going through one more time? Are we doing one more time through the list and then final and then that's it? Yeah, let's go. Me personally, I feel great. Knowing that I have a big bag of weed and a brownie and some ice cream waiting for me, this can take all night. Isn't it sexually transmitted? You could get it from a toilet seat. Do you have sex with toilet seats? Frank Ocean was on Saturday Night Live? Really? Oh, geez. All right, let's see. Zach, Zacatero, Dragon, Passion, Rainbow, Cocktail, Cantaloupe. Oh. When you're the greatest crash word player in the history of recorded history, it comes right to you. You have a big bag of weed, but I have 2 big bags of weed. I mean, I let them keep it at the store and then I just go buy it when I need it. I live in a legal state. I'm surrounded by legal states. Hold up. What are we doing? Should I get up and dance to this? You know your boy's got moves. You know this. 200 Eyesore Magazine of Music. Looks like Carla, Honolulu, and Rebecca have crashed. So did Skinny J and Film Talk Hawk. You looked it up. It's classified as an STD. Well, I think you're classified as a liar. How about that? But you don't have to have sex to get it. You come over here and sleep on some dirty sheets, and then you leave them behind, and then I get it. People think we had sex, and I go, no, you just slept on my dirty sheets. So it's halfway then. Yes, because Scissor Sisters could get it, right? But there's not a deposit made. It's just bugs. Damn. Okay, we're in. Team, follow, ruler, manager, dictator, commander, captain, and front. Ooh. Let's see. Mine's good. Give that a mark. Let's see. Dictator. I'll take that. Manager. Yeah. Team. You know what? One for everybody. Skinny J's turn. Huh. What can we say? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. You gonna go take a shower? I'm gonna try and find the guy that you sent the picture of. Great news. That's what you get? You don't read? You missed it. It's LG's turn. LG's has got to make a guess of Carla. Everybody give Carla one. Of course, I get 4. Golf, dirt, crash, lesson, route, college, class, and navegacion, KS esto. LG's said test. It's of course. Crash course. It's a on-course navigation. It's a class course. It's a golf course. You type photograph and didn't see the word was the clue. Look at this graph. We're all gonna put this. We're all gonna put what I just put. Ready? Set up the crashes. Set up a triage center to stop the bleeding. I can't be the only one that comes up with this word. There it goes. Skinny J and Nimbus crash though. It wasn't me. Course dirt. There it is. Film Talk Hawk. Just Lucas's clue is going to make it by the goalie. Honolulu Blue 69 is going to have a hard time getting out of the trouble here. It ain't me. Sandwiches. Honolulu nails it with picnic. Never mind the Yogi wasn't up there and table wasn't up there. Easily guessable without those words. Sometimes the words that could get eliminated are they're really the only ones that help you bring it all together. It's that synergy that we're looking for. Carla's guess. Time to throw. Okay. Carla's got Coyotes, Ashes, Firebird, Suns, 1901, The Flames, Resurrection, and Arizona. It's a melange of clues that are all different paths to the same goal. The goal is this word. Carla, what say you? Dragon. I was going to put dragon. I swear I was going to go dragon. To Phoenix. Instead, Carla said Roadrunner. Oh my. You don't get 1901? Me neither. You think it's a song by Imagine Dragons? Oh, that's right, it was. 1901 was that song by the band Phoenix. That was a long way to go. Lucas. Let's see. Dirty. Oh, I'm out. There's 4 of us. Are we all 4 on the same one? No, me and Rebecca, and then Film Talk Hawk and Crimson Crossfire. Skinny J with the lead here. 8 crashes. Who deserves a little... Basement's a good one. That's usually where we keep it. Lucas guessed laundry, and he did it. That's the first one you've gotten tonight, I think. Now, I'm not an official record keeper, but I think if you were to tell me that was the first one you got, I would believe you. Film Talk Hawk's turn. The word I typed works at the front of the word or after the word. Got it. Film Talk Hawk has pizza. Watch. Ooh. Pooper. Rockin'. 16. Celebration. Festive. Political. Turnt. LG says turnt. Celebration gets one. Where's Nico? Give him one too. Political. That was good. Oh, this doesn't work. I typed the wrong word. No, we should be all right. It is the last one, Crimson. Thanks for keeping track. Crimson like, just a reminder, everybody, party's over in 4 minutes. Clean up around your immediate area. Make sure your tray tables and seat backs are in their upright and locked position. And please, remain seated until the cabin doors have opened. Last call, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Nimbus Nico is looking at plastic. Kubrick, Talk Hawk, Noir, Lair, me, and Cinematic. Me and Rebecca, Crash Crash. But I can't get you out of my...
Yeah.
Guest film. Nailed it. This video was the one where it was like shadow versions of her, like the duplicates, and then she would form into it. That was good. I liked it. She was so good. All right, that's it. Can't get you out of my head. Now let's do this. We haven't done this one today. But now winding down here is the live stream, and the warm embers just begin to ignite. Can't say warm twice in the same goodbye, Lucas. Try and act like we got our shit together here. What happened today? Somebody think of somebody to raid into. Shall we? Please do that for me. Lemmy started off the show cheering 1,000 bits. Frisky Frankie came in, followed the channel. He had gotten a gifted sub from Lemmy the other day. He was watching Hell's Kitchen. He said, oh my God, that's the same guy. Then he came in, he dropped 5 gifted subs. Frankie gave one to Hell's Fallen. Frisky Frankie gave one to Shovel Knight. Cairo Kitty, Jagangsters, and Frisky Frankie's final one was to Chumley Chum. Carla cheered 10 bits, then Carla cheered 10 bits again. Dodge Land Ruler followed the channel. Lemmy gifted 33 bits. Siri raided with 13 people after his artistic stream. Hung out for a little bit, and then Lemmy cheered 33 bits. Let's raid Jimmy Mac. That's me. I'm already here. The man-child is done already. You wouldn't have brought us in there. You wouldn't have done it. All right, let's see who I got. Nobody's got anybody? LGs, you don't got somebody, or you don't want them to know that we know you? What are you doing? You're protecting yourself? I feel that. You don't want me to go in there and embarrass you in front of your real friends. I get it. Grandpa Jimmy knows how it is. I'll drop you a block away. I'll go the long way. No one will ever see me. Don't worry. Just raid into myself. Can I welcome you to myself? Juan Mango 64. Juan Mango. You got that Radio Jesus guy? We already followed him, and I've never seen him ever since. I got my Dave Letterman style cards here coming up on tonight's show. Lots. Good stuff. Actually, it's over. Who do we got? Corey C's playing bingo. This, adamantly me. I just feel like I go in everybody all the time. All right, let's just raid Juan Mango. We'll get out of here. Guys, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. You want to get into the Discord? We talk about things. I treat Discord like it's like a group text, and I just, oh, you want to know what I'm doing? I'm buying cereal. I posted pictures of chips I bought today. Sneakers I was gonna buy, but they didn't have my size. the way the light hits the trees on an autumn morning. All of that is enclosed in there. Follow the link. Get in there. Add to the hijinks. And I guess that's it. So we're going to raid out of here. We're going to go into Juan Mango. Oh, that's right. I got to load him up in the thing or else I won't be able to hear him when we go in there. I never hear anybody when we go. All right, that's it. HJ's not here, so I'll do exclamation point raid.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty.
The Bearded Dragon's Halloween costume is on its way. And do you want to see UPP's Bearded Dragon wearing tiny little cowboy hats? You do. And who knows what kind of hijinks are coming for Halloween. The only way to find out, join the Discord. Check it out. Let's go. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We'll be back here Saturday. Well, we'll be on Jake's stream Saturday playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We'll do a little return to Monkey Island with Princess Cass on Sunday. Then we're watching Mean Girls in the Discord on Sunday. So you want to join the Discord for that reason. Go over to the events, left-hand side all the way at the top, Mean Girls. Click I'm interested, and it'll tell you when it starts. Good night, everybody, and thanks for coming out. I know you want it. I know you want it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to stop.